All right, I think we're good. I have started the funny recording bit. Everybody say hi to Tilly and Junkie again.
Hey, Tilly and Junkie, we're back.
After, what, like another 3 months?
Look, it happens sometimes, don't worry.
Happens.
We're adults.
But we should be getting things back on the road now. Yippee doodles. Okay, so, as everybody knows, y'all should have all of your stuff in your character sheet, save for a few modifiers that are missing, but we'll just manually add them later on. But if you guys need anything with your character stuff that, like, doesn't make sense, just, let me know or stay silent forever. Because you know what? Fuck you.
Damn, okay, bitch.
Immediately.
Yeah, dies immediately. Yeah. Also, I want to check on one more thing before I start. Did that work? Map. Okay, so I have to manually do it. That sucks. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, cool. You guys ready to groovy down?
Yeah.
Cool, awesome. We're getting rid of this music, and this does not fit.
What do you mean? We're doing normal things.
Yeah. Sure.
Regular happy time.
Normal happy things that are fine and dandy and swell. Yeah, about that. I am going to blast that a little bit more. Let me grab a few things here and we will get started and I'll get our intro together.
Yay.
All right, let's hop back into it. Once upon a time, the perfect heroine, the wise sage, and the false princess all find themselves in all kinds of situations. The perfect heroine had done some investigating on her own to find the existence of the deceased Martha. However, she had come to find out that the lower class students are not recorded as official attendees of the university until they graduate, and since she was soon to be expelled, she admitted through a letter that she would confess her feelings for Summer before she left. Let's see. On the other side, the false princess had confronted her fiancé, Thiessen, and things did not go well. At this moment, she confessed the truth. She was not the Adalia that he thought she was. She was replaced. And the Adalia he knew was now as good as dead. Disillusioned and hurt, Thiessen broke off their engagement and left the false princess all alone once more. But she does not feel disappointment, but a new sense of self and vigor. She is becoming her own person, walking her way out of Adalia's shadow, or rather, what she believes was Adalia. With the perfect heroine in tow, the two of them make their way into the forest for answers that they so desperately hope for. However, one person did not want to go into the forest. This was the wise sage, who was reeling from the loss of Martha and the loss of his brother's forgiveness and affection. He places his determination and motivation into his studies and the new ability that he had found himself with. With the help of the archivist, the wise sage began to learn more about himself and how his abilities are reliant on a patron and his own emotions. Leaving with a sense of dread, the wise sage finds himself face to face with this alleged patron who whisked him off into the forest just as he dreaded. And now, as we continue, the three are invited into the forest once more, but this time They are soon to realize what secrets the forest might hold and just what kind of attention the three may have garnered. So, Idalia and Blair, you guys, from what I remember, had agreed to go into the forest to find answers, or for whatever reason, look for something you guys are, questions you guys are, like, looking for answers, people that you might be trying to find. Out of curiosity, what is Idalia and, I get more so, what is Lucia and Blair trying to look for with this forest? Because I have a feeling, would they be, like, looking for it as they, like, walk into the forest? Or are they just, like, you know, strolling in, doing whatever?
Like, I think... Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
Nope.
No, you.
Oh,
I point a gun at you. You go first.
Fuck. So, I want to be looking for, I guess, like, the omnipotent answers that the forest can apparently provide. I've kind of just, like, am a man on a mission. I'm just going as far in as I can.
You're going in? Okay. Alright, what about you, Lucia?
She's still weighing the pros and cons of making a request.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them don't seem super important anymore. Like, she doesn't need to know what happened with the incident, for example, because Thiessen is gone and Kadrash is in the woods. So, like, she doesn't have to deal with any of the people involved in it anymore. The one thing that is maybe interesting to her is, like, okay, so what causes the replacement?
Yeah. So that's on both of y'all's minds. While you guys are kind of walking through the forest, give me both, with y'all's new character sheet, give me both a perception check. And I had not added your level, so manually just, like, whatever you roll out of 4, yeah.
Out of 4. Okay, perception.
First roll of the game!
8, 9, 10, 11. That's an 11, baby.
An 11.
You get advantage.
No, super not. You do not get advantage. So
I also get 11, yep.
Wait, it's a 12. I fucking did the math wrong. That's 8 plus 4 is 12.
Man, I really need to go into these modifiers later on. No, that's fine. So you guys are looking around, and I won't lie, you guys kind of don't know how to navigate through a forest or through, like, heavy woods, I'm assuming, because neither of you are, like, particularly outdoorsy types. So navigating through the forest is a little bit difficult. For a while, you guys just kind of follow a path. As you do so, Cam, you got dropped off like a kid at daycare. It's really funny because what happens here is that you two are wandering around. Cam, you were grabbed, brought into the forest, and literally this motherfucker goes, "Have fun," and disappears. Your patron is nowhere to be seen.
And I'm trying to remember exactly, like, this was right after I found this dude tried to get answers and got nothing, right?
Yeah. Oh, super. Yeah, he just
And
grabbed you.
Found out that I was kind of put in a contract.
Yeah.
I assume the next step is these two are going to come upon me. May I describe what they're finding?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Who had a
How many
higher...
tears are you crying, Darius?
Qualifying question, is Kuchipachi still out?
Yeah, I'd say he is. Unless you want him to go back in.
No. So Darian, having just been dropped in the woods with this fucking baby, struggling to hold him in his arms, because, you know, I'm trying to keep run off into the woods, but he's like a very squirmy, fleshy child.
Yeah.
They always are.
Bro's like holding a water balloon with 2 bones.
Ooh, 2 bones.
2 bones.
How many?
Careful, he's teething.
Darian's like looking around. Hey, hey, hey! What the hell? You can't just say that and leave. How far am I in here? Hey!
You hear no response back, Cam. But, Blair and Lucia, you do hear, Cam, or rather Darian's voice, calling out into the forest.
Hey,
What's wrong with you? There's something wrong. I can't even ask questions now.
wait. Hold
Do
on.
we
I
think
like-
that's actually Cam, or do we think that's like a mimic?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what if we like tried to like stealth up to Cam?
Yeah, can we sneak up?
You want to sneak up?
This stupid kid.
Yeah, both of y'all, give me stealth checks, and, Cam, give me a perception check, as you are screaming into the void. Alright,
18.
14.
21.
21.
Baby.
Yeah, Cam,
Yeah.
you do not see shit. You are so
I'm
distracted.
upset.
Yeah,
I'm a scorned mother.
you are. You really are. Once again, he has evaded child support. So here's my question. Adalia, Blair, how are you guys, Lucia, Blair, how are you guys sneaking up to, Cam as he is screaming out into the void?
I have wings. I can fly up above
Slay.
the vision.
I think Idalia is embracing her newfound detachment from who she once was. She is crawling. There is no face, so in
Oh my
case this is
God.
someone else, they can't identify her.
We're about to jump scare the shit out of Cam.
Oh my
You're making my
god.
day so much worse. Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. So, here's what happens. Cam, you were screaming at the top of your lungs trying to grab the attention of a man who has obviously left you, and you don't even know if he's still there. But you know what? You're frustrated. You're just gonna scream at whatever. And as you are, like, trying to, scold whoever might hear it, Kuchipachi is making, like, frustrated noises in your arm, and he's trying to, like, slump down out of your hands, and you're like, no, wait, hold on. And as you're trying to, like, pick him back up and stop him from struggling, you look down and see a faceless creature stare back at you.
Like, Darian, like, stumbles backwards. The weight of this squirming toddler, I think, like, fully falls on his ass, like, trying to, like, scramble away.
Yeah.
Probably lets go of Kuchipachi in the process. So, good luck with that. Have fun.
As you fall on your ass, you see a creature with wings suddenly evade your vision out of nowhere, startling you once more.
Probably another good scream, more scrambling. Tries to get up, like, twice and slips on, like, all the leaves in the underbrush.
Very fun, yeah.
I'm gonna be Darian is not seeing who the fuck y'all are.
You also, we kind of forgot, with your mask, you sometimes have difficulty with perception.
Yeah, no, I can't see. I cannot see! They're trying to drown me in this hole.
Yeah, so you're screaming bloody fucking murder.
The faceless thing comes over to, like, touch you to see if you're a real person and also Darian.
I am trying to avoid being touched by this thing. I have no idea what's happening.
Are you Darian? Are you Darian? Answer me.
What are you?
Oh my gosh, it's
I'm your
us,
roommate.
Cam.
I'm your roommate.
But why would you do that?
Look, we didn't think you were real. We thought you were, like, a creature.
What do you mean? I'm a creature. Look at you.
I'm normal. I'm beautiful, even.
You have no face.
Which is
you're
beautiful.
a shape. And you. Why are you so high up?
La la la.
Why wouldn't you just talk to me like normal people? I've been through too much.
You see Kuchipachi trying to eat a rock.
Oh, get that out of your mouth. I don't. Can you? You probably can eat rocks, but I don't. It cannot be good for you. There's wildlife here. You don't have to go for rocks.
Yeah, so you three are definitely back together. You two can probably get the sense that this is in fact the real Cam, as she has the same amount of anxiety. And Kuchipachi, there's nothing that can fucking replicate Kuchipachi.
He's our special little guy.
Special little boy.
So did we all get like the sirens call into the forest? How did you get here?
I was in the library, and then I had an argument, and I turned around, and now here I am.
Fair enough.
Did you just get teleported here?
I don't know, but his father, and like he just like points at Kuchipachi. His father, insufferable.
I give you a pat on the shoulder.
You know what? Let's kill this guy.
Dude, let's kill the horse.
Let's kill the horse.
You three are now back together again. You have found that ever since you found Cam, the trail that you guys have been following, is now, like, it's ended. And you are now just surrounded by heavy vegetation. It comes down to, damn, where should you go now? Only for you all to hear a voice that seems to ring out from every single direction, echoing through the vegetation. This voice is completely unfamiliar and feminine. You hear... Well, looks like our little mistakes keep wandering back in. I should say I'm surprised, but I had a feeling you'd come back anyways. Is there a reason why you all are coming back? For answers, for reasons? Well, why don't we go through a few games? Put you through a few brain teasers, and if you survive through that, how about we talk? There's a few things that I need you to pick at. And, you know, maybe if we get through that, I can give you a few answers. It'll be a win-win. You come to me, find some answers, and I confirm a few things.
This is the DM speaking to us.
I mean, it's either this or we all live in the dark for the rest of our lives, so I think we should just do whatever the omnipotent voice in the sky wants us to do.
I mean...
If anything talks to us in here, it goes terribly.
No,
like
no,
games.
no, 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 you don't. Oh, don't worry, it's all fine. It's so swell. This is gonna be a fun little game. I get to pick at your brains. There's a few things I want to confirm.
Alright, confirm what?
As you ask that, the voice laughs and goes, well, you'll just have to see and find out, don't you? And before you all can question that, you notice as some trees, branches, and vegetation separates, and before you reveals a path, a new trail. Before all you, you find that this path has some rather unique features. You all step in, seeing the dreary atmosphere that this path has already had, the dark vegetation, the gloomy atmosphere, and the slight hint of blood that comes through your nostrils. You guys find... Let me bring you all into our first map.
Yay!
Yippee.
Yay, map.
Map. Yippee. So, you see several things that kind of catch your attention. And honestly, it kind of surprises you that you all, even though you guys have been walking around, with it being this close, you're surprised you haven't noticed this path before. To your top right, you see, come here. To your top right, you guys all see a stream guiding up the path of this top cliff area that you guys are at. There is a skeleton that seems to peek through this water and mud. Around the bottom right, another stream that seems to guide itself into the cave. There, you see at the edge of the cliff to your right is a ladder that seems to bring you down to the first level. And then, finally, to your left, you all see what seems to be what used to be farmland. There is a old rotting apple tree. There seems to be some crops now dried up and withering, a few haystacks here and there. You see some chairs and a table. But what really kind of catches your attention is all of these twisting roots and branches that seem to come out from the ground. Unlike the other trees that you've seen, these feel rather dead in comparison and seem to be leading further down the path. On top of that, you all also find what seems to be an altar. This structure has 3 raised platforms, and they all seem to be waiting for something. And as you guys are kind of trying to make up what is now, I need this cat to be quiet, I will lock you out. But as you all are trying to make up this new scenery before you, you hear the voice call out again as she goes, "Now, we have 3 different options for you. Each one has a little game. And if you survive the game, win the game, whatever, you'll be given a key. At that altar there, it requires 3 keys. Put those 3 keys on that altar there, and you'll get a special little surprise. How does that sound?"
Blair just gives a thumbs up, nothing else.
We just leave. What if we just go back to the dorms?
Do you know where that is?
I hate it here.
Is that altar going to kill us when we put the keys in? Is that the surprise?
I promise the altar itself will not kill you. Other things will, though.
Specific wording.
I promise the altar itself will in fact not kill you. I have other things that want to kill you, though. Yay!
You know what? Sure, game time. Let's play games.
Time.
Yay!
Game time! Awesome! So, while I try to figure all 3 of you out, have some fun! And this voice echoes out and dies down, allowing you all to choose what you would like to do. So, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. You have 3 options, and if you need me to repeat them, feel free to ask. But what do you guys like to do?
I think Blair would just say, like, let's draw straws.
Do you guys have straws?
Skeleton.
No.
I have a bunch of novelty handkerchiefs up my sleeve. We can see who gets the least amount.
Also, if you guys would like to roll a perception or investigation about any 3 of these options, or the altar itself, feel free to let me know.
Quick refresher. The 3 options. One is the skeleton in the river.
One is the top left with all of the roots coming out, and then last one is bottom right. You see, obviously you guys are at a cliff. There is a ladder that leads down, and that stream leads into a cave.
Writing these down in the chat so I can look back at them.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't like caves.
We can save caves for last.
Last?
Cave for last, then.
Do we want to all go at these games together, or do we want to split up and do them separately?
You will not survive. You will not survive.
We will not live.
Split up, the thing that kills people?
I'm personally not a fan of water. I would say maybe we could start off with, like, I don't know, the farm. The farm area looks pretty cool, but we could look around first.
Fly
Yeah,
over
let's-
water, can't you?
I guess let's look at these a little bit more carefully.
Yeah. I can. Let's take a look around.
All right, all y'all give me general perception checks.
Absolutely. Perception.
Woo!
I frown.
Damn.
I am observing.
9!
I
Yay!
Wow.
see everything that could kill us.
Which is technically everything here.
I see everything.
You see everything. In fact, everything. Blair, you are extremely distracted. I would say, especially if Blair does not like water, there seems to be water everywhere. Not great or ideal, thumbs down. Not to mention, this, obviously, like, this is the first time you guys have actually, like, walked into the forest and were not immediately attacked with weird visions of your past and whatnot. So this is a little bit jarring to be like, oh, you're actually going through the forest. It's not just like weird visions and shit. I will say for you, Lucia, you are looking around. It is also pretty overwhelming with everything that's happening. Is there anything, I don't know if I can give you any answers, but is there anything you are currently looking for, or is it just general looking around?
I think because it's just a general perception roll, I'm just generally looking around.
Okay, that's totally fine. I will say that you have noticed that definitely for that altar, it seems to be a lid over something. You can tell it's like trying to hide something, which probably will be revealed to you once you three have the 3 keys that it needs. Overall, nothing seems to be really like, it seems to jump out to you. Everything's dark, murky, and a little bit hard to see. You, however, Cam, you have that weird, like, anxiety thing where you can notice every small detail, so you can overthink every bad, like, possible thing that happens. So with all of this, you see that there are various skeletons in that fucking river on the top right there. That little creature in that thing, not the biggest. You have a feeling that wherever you guys are going, if you go that route first, there will be far more skeletons, if not a bigger skeleton. Though you also see that the water is like, as you look more further and further down the path, you will find that the water's turning a weirdly tinted green, question mark. With the roots there, you can see that those roots are definitely growing as that path continues. There's a few bloodstains here and there, but you also see like a weird flicker of light or something. You can't tell entirely sure, but there's something that's catching your eye that has a weird flicker to it. And as for the cave, this one's a little bit harder because that would require you to go down the ladder, and you don't want to do that. Fuck that. But from what you are aware, you can definitely tell that this stream of water is going into that cave, and wherever it is leading, more likely than not, you will be a little bit underground.
Gotcha. So we're going to have to fight a tree that kills people, a river that kills people, or go into a cave that kills people.
You know what? We don't know that the cave kills people. There's no skeletons there.
Most caves kill people. I've seen YouTube documentaries.
I want you to imagine Adelia putting her shoes next to the cave to make a TikTok meme.
Does Cam tell us what they see?
Yeah, just kind of like the general gist of
Okay.
There's dead things in there. There's dead things over there. That's growing.
I look at like the river with all the skeletons. I'm like, I hate that. I do not like this. I feel like we should go anywhere else before that, actually.
Like
Thumbs
trying to leave.
down.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree.
I'm like, I'm softening up to the idea just a little bit. So
Okay.
Blair is privy to either the little farm tree thing or the cave right now.
Yeah, no, Adalia, and if Lucia points between the two of you and is like, okay, you're scared of the river, you're scared of the cave, let's do the tree first. Just a little warm up.
Okay, yeah, sure.
The warm up? A little
Yeah,
silly.
warm up.
All right. Cam, they've decided the tree. How do you feel on that?
Oh, Cam isn't gonna like any of the options. Like hell, are they gonna like walk away alone to like try and leave? That's splitting up. That kills people.
That does in fact kill people, and you don't know what happens when you're alone here.
I'm either coming out of this dead or with a second kid, and I don't know what's worse.
Are you sure? You don't know that.
I do know what's worse, actually.
What the Sigma? Anyways, you all gather together and decide that the path of the roots is the best start for this, it seems. As you follow the roots, you find that this miasma begins to grow in numbers. There's this length and thickness of the roots outstretch and guides your path through the forest floor. It isn't long before your feet stop at the black, dried shore of a pond. The water is murky and dark, and there's crumbled stones and statues of saints that you don't know the name of. And you can see that they lay crumpled and broken at this pond floor. You can see peaks of aged cobblestone that have been chipped away by time, with growth emerging from the cracks. You see vegetation that rises from the stone and flows through the subtle current of these dark waters. Rocks protrude out and lead your eyes to a large trunk, a mess of branches and bark and roots that seem to almost erupt from the stone floor. It stretches out to the night sky, covering the moon's light with a foreboding stature. However, to your horror, that is not what catches your attention the most. Sewn between the tangled roots and branches are these swelling threads of tissue, almost akin to roots themselves, had they not been such a stark red color, pulsating with a slight energy that embeds itself into the tree, giving the tree almost bits of flesh and blood through the cracks in the bark. There's also trash strewn about, polluting the vegetation and the dirty water. However, the thing about this is these seem to be things you remember, bits and parts from the modern world. What you see are cardboard boxes, Chinese takeout, gas station cups, plastic chairs, wires, and more. You see bars and other things, bars and bits from like colored playground sets that you all had once known when you were a child in this modern world is now tangled and lost within the roots, like they were a part of the vegetation as well. There's bits and parts of your modern day scattered about like worthless litter, and yet you can't help but feel this sense of familiarity from the litter, and you all thought these are parts of your life that you once lost. And before you, you see this.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Look with my eyes. Oh boy. Hello, tree.
A big tree. Big tree. So, you see quite a few things. And on top of that, you all, are at this dark shore of this small pond. I need I need you all to make perception checks again for me.
Please be a good roll. Please. 9. So that's a 13.
7, 11. Oh, you all suck at this.
Wait, hold on. I haven't rolled. 11.
11, so 15.
15.
Okay, this is funny. So, you guys are all kind of distracted by the amount of litter that's everywhere. You see, again, these modern day pieces of your world that has been scattered about. Weirdly enough, they seem fuzzy around the edges, as if, like, these are projections of your memory than them actually being there. So it seems like whatever this is might be illusions, or whatever they are, they will not be there for long. However, they are there. Specifically, I'd say Blair and Cam, you guys are very distracted by this. You, Lucia, you kind of look around and you see a bunch of, like, trash strewn about, but two things kind of pop out to you that are a little bit strange. Lucia, you see 2 stuffed animals. There is a small little roughed up stuffed lion and a small little white teddy bear with, like, these rainbow specks and dots. Both of them are completely submerged in the dirty water. They do not look great. They're worn, definitely well loved, but they are there. And despite all of, like, the trash around here, these 2 little items definitely stand out to you.
I'm gonna try something. Is there, like, any grass, any vegetation nearby?
Yeah, there's a good amount. There's, like, some branches you can also pick off from the occupying trees around you.
I think I'm gonna grab a branch and try to see if I can fish those bears out.
Okay. It's a bear and a lion, not just bears.
Oh, right, bear and lion.
Yeah. Then give me a general sleight of hand, I guess.
Alrighty.
Or a
Where are
dex,
you,
whichever works.
Okay, they're the same modifier.
Yeah, I figured.
8.
8. Yeah, you try to fish it out. You almost get, like, the little speckled bear for a moment. But sadly, it is, like, too heavy, or just, like, it doesn't really work as well, or maybe, like, some moss or something is holding it down. So the branch, you just kind of miss it.
Does Blair see Adalia do this?
I think immediately after I fail, I am gonna call your attention, whether you see it or not. Like, hey guys, do you think it's safe to try and reach in to grab those?
The other water was killing people, so...
Can I see, like, do I perceive what items are in the water?
You see the bear that Adalia's trying to pick out first, I will say. Not the lion yet.
Is the bear familiar to anyone?
What is that? Darian, like, immediately, like, walks over, and despite it having just gone, yeah, no, don't even get close to the water, blah, 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 then proceeds to, like, go to the edge of the water to see how far out it is, and to get a closer look. How did that get here? I didn't even have that.
Do you know that thing?
I do. It's mine. Can I see the stick you were using?
Yeah, here you go.
I would also like to try and retrieve the bear.
Yeah, give me either a sleight of hand or a dex check.
It's gonna be the same thing, so... Oh, 18 plus 4, so
18.
22.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, with surprising precision and determination, you manage to hook the stick underneath the bear and scoop it out just close enough for you to be able to pick it out of the water.
Is it safe to touch? Is there, like... There's no dry spot on this bear, is there?
No! Absolutely not.
I'm gonna, like, kind of look around and see if there's any large leaf I can use as, like, a barrier or a glove or whatever. But I'll be real, if it takes more than a second or two to see anything, I'm just grabbing it.
Yeah, you're probably just gonna have to grab it.
Ew. And grab it, like, by the ear and, like, pull it on, like, over the ground.
Yeah, it is a soggy, wet bear. Weirdly enough, you feel it pulsate in your hands.
How many of my childhood toys are going to do this?
You see Kuchipachi, he's not very happy.
Hey, you don't have to be jealous, okay? Your mom can love both of you.
He tries to eat the bear.
No. I'm, like, actively, like, holding it up out of his reach.
He's, like, pouting now.
Look, this is important. You can't eat this. Sprinkles is important.
Oh, Sprinkles?
Because it looks
That's
like
such a cute name.
sprinkles on a cupcake.
You want to show the bear?
I would like to show the bear. Hold up, let me... Looks a little bit something like this, except probably a lot grayer and browner now that it's, like, been in the water. And probably a good deal more, like, well-loved and, like, less stuffing.
That's really cute. I like Sprinkles.
I had this when I was a kid. Please tell me this isn't just going to keep happening to me. One of you guys have to find something out here. Some of that's yours, right?
I mean, I saw a lion. Did either of you have a lion?
Fucking stone on stone, like, sound effect as my head turns to Adalia. Where is it?
I know it's a similar area. I'm gonna take the stick from Darian and hand it to you, Phoebe, and kind of point to where I saw it.
I do not take the stick. I just start floating over to where Adalia points.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Soon enough, since Adalia kind of pointed it out to you, you do see it. You see a worn, tattered, well-loved little stuffed lion.
I would like to bare-fist-handed reach into the pond and grab my stuffed animal.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. You both watch as, no hesitation, Blair puts her hands into the water, and you see the slight ripple as she shuffles through and pulls out a soggy, wet, stuffed lion. And you both see as it begins to pulsate as well. Blair, this old toy that you have is pulsating like it has flesh and blood in a heart. However, you both, as you guys are trying to figure out what the fuck just happened, you see that both of these stuffed animals begin to pulsate more and more and more. You guys see that the synthetic fur, which was worn in gray, that you both know and loved for years into your childhood, you watch as you hold it, and then the murky water and dark vegetation immediately sees it. You both watch as it begins to... the water rips these two stuffed animals out of your hands right after you touch them and wraps around it as if it were making some sort of cocoon. From the water erupts two large creatures. Both you see, while similar, are definitely different in fur and texture, with the save of, how can you say? So you see, these two large creatures that have taken the form of two large dire animals, a large bear and a lion. However, despite the large imposing form, their head is missing, and in its place is floating your two childhood toys. And, let's see... why don't we start rolling initiative, as I am going to
Initiative.
Alrighty.
25!
Woo! Yummy.
Damn.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Is initiative effect by level? I can't remember.
It is. I believe it's
11.
already added in.
13. Oh, is it already added in?
Yes, should
Is
be.
It not, because
Yes.
that implies that I... Wait. No, it did. I think it does.
That's what I think so. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. So, Cam, you rolled a 9. Blair rolled a 24. Alright, girl, you were ready. 24. And Lucia, you rolled a 7. Alright. I'm going to start rolling, like, manual dice again. So, give me a moment. I should have grabbed these to begin with. But I will be right back with a bucket.
Pointing and laughing. You have to go get dice.
Hey, have you also considered I can kill you whenever I want?
I have, but I think
But
it's
you can do that,
funny.
you're not special.
Okay. I grabbed a pack of dice that my friend gave me for Christmas. Thank you, Bailey. Alrighty, so I'm going to roll. They are going to be on 2 separate initiative scores. Oh, fun! Awesome. The bear rolled a natural 20.
I rolled a natural 20.
And then the lion rolled a 6. Okay, cool. So you said you rolled a natural 20, Blair. Let me open up and look at this guy's dexterity mod, not counting level.
An 18. Blair got an 18.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you have a 6 modifier.
It's
Oh, girl!
Never mind. That was plus level.
Okay, never mind. Then the bear goes first.
Okay.
I still need to pull up their character sheets, so give me a moment. Uh-oh.
Kitty.
Kitty cat needs to calm the fuck down.
She's baby, though.
No, she's not baby. I've decided she is not in fact a baby. Okay.
Old as hell.
Old as hell. You're so fucking right. Okay, cool.
I forgot she's an old lady.
So immediately as you guys see these 2 creatures form from your childhood plushies with the plush, taking the place of the head, do not mind the token. I couldn't find anything that matched that.
I love the gummy bear.
I know! That's the closest thing I could get. I was like, you know what? Good enough. But you guys see, you guys hear the voice, that feminine voice come in again and goes, "Oh no! Looks like your old childhood toys feel a little bit neglected. You are gonna have to kill them! Yay!" As that voice fades away, you could tell that she may or may not be finding absolute fun and pleasure and joy watching you guys fight.
Can I shout back? If that's
Sure,
okay?
absolutely.
I would like, if we kill these things, can I at least get the stuffed animal back? Please.
You don't hear anything back.
Kill yourself!
Alright, let's see. Oh, this is good. Cool. This bear immediately coming up to y'all. I need all of y'all to roll a wisdom as he is going to try to scare you. You all need to beat... Is there a DC? Oh, you all need to beat a DC 12.
Got it. Please.
Wisdom. 19, 20, 21, 20.
Oh,
23.
If I got a 12, does that meet it?
You got a 19.
No, I got a 12.
Oh,
I
you
got
got a
the
12. If it meets, it beats. So, sadly, no.
No! Okay.
Actually, no, I'm a liar. If it meets, it beats. You pass.
Yay!
Yeah, sorry. So...
uh-oh.
Yikes. That kind of makes sense.
In true Cam fashion.
This kind
No,
of
I'm
makes
already
sense.
scared.
Immediately, this bear hops up, and while it has no mouth or teeth to, scare you guys with, it lets out this horrendous fucking scream that seems to immediately chill you to your bone, Cam. It is almost as if you can feel the rage that it had felt from the fact that you have left it behind in your last life, so to say. The other two, you guys, are able to neglect whatever effect that was. But for you, Cam, you are now considered frightened. On your turn, you are going to have to move as far away as possible from this thing.
Fair enough.
Alright, was that an action or... Oh, it has a multi-attack. Awesome, cool. Anyways, Blair.
Yeah.
I am going to see. Choose a dodge, parry, or soak or tank. As it is going to try to attack you with its claws. It has a +5. That is an 11 to your roll.
Wait, so I have to beat a what?
An 11.
Okay, can I choose parry?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a parry for me.
Slide.
Oh, you fuck, yeah, you got it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And then I believe you roll an attack, and then it will try to dodge, I believe.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. 2.
Ooh, wait.
You meant
no.
that was damage. That was damage.
Yeah. I was like, you're gonna have to choose something to attack with, which I will say you did not summon any of your weapons yet.
I have not. I have a light crossbow apparently.
Then you can do with that, I'd say.
Wait. I have a light crossbow and a dagger.
Oh wait, I think those are your actual summon weapons.
Like, is it? Is
Yes.
a light crossbow? Yeah, you're right.
It is.
Can I try and hit it with my fist?
Fuck yeah! I need this cat to fucking calm down.
I don't have a part of my sheet for that.
Let's do a general strength.
Strength check?
Yeah. And then if
I'm not gonna make this.
It's okay. At least you won't, take damage. Alright, 13 plus
+4.
Ooh! I think you might actually beat it. Yeah, because it has a 0 to its dex. Yeah, so you beat it. Alright. Roll me, let's do a 1d4 for damage, plus your strength. Which, since it's negative, you don't add anything. It's just gonna be your strength. Which is,
All right,
sorry, just 1d4.
I'm about to fucking hit this guy, like, square on his stuffed animal head.
Absolutely!
1 damage.
Perfect. I'd like to imagine what happens was it comes up to you and it tries to claw at you and you move out of the way, raise your hand and just bonk it on the head a little bit.
Yeah.
Like its little sopping wet head folds in a little bit and there's an indent.
Supposed to do with bears, I think.
Yeah, Sprinkles, you know better.
You know better. All right.
You Sprinkles.
Next in the order is you, Blair.
Yay! Okay, quick question about my MP.
Yes.
So it is 10 to summon by Raver mode, but does it cost 10 MP every time I attack with a scythe?
No, it does not. It just costs 10 MP to summon the weapon.
Okay, so it costs 10 to go into Raver mode and also summon a scythe.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, wait. So in that case, if I attack with the scythe now, I will still have disadvantage on strength. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And what modifier is a scythe? Is that strength or dexterity?
It's supposed to be strength, but for you, I believe... Wait, it is strength. Yes, correct. Sorry.
Alright,
Your light crossbow is, in fact, dex, though.
You're correct. Okay, so in that case, I would like to summon my well, how long does Raver mode last?
Let's check and click on it, because I believe I did, in fact, give a, let's see, let's click it. Several abilities for 1 minute. So when in Raver mode, you gain several abilities for 1 minute, which means 10 to 12 rounds of combat.
Got it. Okay, I'm just gonna use my light crossbow.
Okay, absolutely. Sure. So you summon your light crossbow, and you are going to try to attack the bear or the lion.
I'm going after my guy, so I'm gonna try and attack the lion from here.
Absolutely. Roll me an attack, and I'm gonna see what it will try to do here, because I think it should be able to soak.
Okay.
Let me look.
6. That would be +4? Or no?
No. It's only the skills that need to add +4. Everything else
okay.
already adds. So that is a 16. Let me see. Con plus level is his soak. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what in the glub is going on. Oh, wait, I know what a soak is. I'm a dum-dum. Okay. Alright, so it is decided it will soak, which means your attack immediately hits, but for less damage than it actually does. So roll me damage, which you can just click the light crossbow in chat.
Yay! Okay, cool. Let me see.
9! That's actually pretty decent. Okay. Let me check how much HP this little guy has. Oh, not a lot. Actually, he has a decent amount. I'm a liar. Okie dokie. Alrighty, where's the lion? There it is. Okay. Immediately, you pull out your crossbow. It glitches into existence, lands in your hands, and you load it up and immediately fire a bolt. If you did not catch the attention of your lion before, which it already caught your attention, or you already caught its attention, but you definitely caught its attention now, and it does not seem happy with you. Next in the order, let's see. After Blair, we have Cam. You're gonna get the fuck out of there.
I am indeed. Let's see. What's my movement?
30, I believe.
30, so I can go 6 spaces?
Yes, indeed. Let me also do something real quick, because Kuchipachi is there, and I forgot. So you don't need to summon him currently.
Oh, cool.
But he is there already. There you go. So, I would say he's going to be on the shore. So, you will move. What would you like to do?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have to get as far away from possible because I'm scared.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to say, as that happens, because this thing just kind of charged us and terrified the fuck out of us, I'm scrambling backwards, and I probably do some sort of point and and I think that's enough for Kuchipachi to take it as an order, because it already wanted to eat this thing.
That's true! You're right!
Where is my boy? I don't see him.
Oh, and not in your journal?
Oh! Forgot to drag him out. Hold up.
Hold on. How that?
There we go.
Yay!
So he is gonna run on up. Let's see, where is your regular thing? It's gonna try and chomp on him.
Ooh, yummy, yummy. Okay, cool.
That would be crush.
Absolutely. Roll its crush. Ooh.
That's a 1.
Wow, 15 for a 1.
Oh yeah, no, this is Kuchipachi can bite.
I forgot, yeah. Let me check the bear stats here.
So we need to, like, -4 because it keeps giving it that weird multiplier.
Let's see. Is it?
Yeah, because there was that one multiplier that we... No, that was for the damage, never mind.
Okay, I was like, that should already be in there. I think everything's alright, but if I need to tweak anything, that's fine.
Yeah, no, this is actually accurate somehow, Jesus.
Okay, I think the bear will likely try to dodge. Because it doesn't know what the fuck that is.
Does anyone?
Okay. Let's see. That's a 17, sadly.
Yeah.
it immediately moves out of the way, and it is, even though it does not have a head, you can immediately tell it is staring daggers at you.
I didn't do this. I'm not. That's not me.
All right. Next in the order, unless you have something else you would like to do.
I don't think I can do much else.
Absolutely, no worries. Okay. Next in the order, Lucia. You are seeing these two fucking weird-ass stuffed animals attack people.
I don't think this is gonna work, but I'd like to try it.
What would you like to try?
Animal friendship!
Yay! Okay. The spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range and must see and hear you if the beast's intelligence is a 4 or higher. Let's see, what's intelligence? Both of them have an intelligence of 4 and higher.
Okay, so this would not work.
Oh, wait. If the spell fails... Oh! Hold on, let me see his intelligence just in case I can change anything. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that's what it needed to be. Okay. Otherwise, they must succeed. Okay. Let me look at his int. Oh! You will not believe this? The lion's intelligence is a 3.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the lion because it looks stupid.
Okay. And you said it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep, it has to beat a 16.
16. Wow, that's pretty high. Okay, cool. It has a wisdom. Let me look at its wisdom. Does it have a pretty... It has a pretty high wisdom. 14. So that doesn't work out, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
Get charmed, idiot.
Get charmed, idiot. So I will say, even though this creature is a little bit friendlier for you, it is still hostile towards other people. I will not lie. But for you, you're chill. Thumbs up.
Yeah, you know, we're cool with
You're
each
cool,
other.
you're cool. Yeah. So you can see that despite the hostility that these little fuckers have, it seems to have a softened gaze around you. And with that, I will say, roll me a general either animal handling or an intelligence here. See if you can pick up on something that it needs. Or like something.
Animal handling because it's animals. Oh,
woo!
shit.
Holy shit.
+4 is a 31.
Okay, cool. Alright. I will say, so what you have noticed for this animal, and I guess it goes for both of these animals, is that its little stuffed animal head, it kind of keeps itself at a posture almost up straight to keep that animal head out of the water as much as possible. It is floating in this body, but you have a feeling there is a reason why these toys do not want to have their little toy body touch the water.
I think I will, like, try to get that information to the other two. Like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first off, Blair, your lion's really chill, actually. I think he's cool. Second, they don't want to touch the water. They're both trying really hard to avoid it.
Oh, noted. Okay, thank you.
From 30 feet away, Darian goes, I also don't want to touch the water. I don't think we should touch the water either.
Oh no, I mean, sure we shouldn't, but I think they should maybe. I think maybe they would like a bath.
All right.
I think that's an action, so that will be my turn.
I believe that will in fact be your turn. All right. Next in the order, finally, is the lion. Okay, so that lion, not very happy with you, Blair. I will not lie. Ruh-roh. Oh, it has a spell, not a spell. It has an attack called Murderous Claws. So, I'm gonna do that. So let's see. Okay. Would you like to parry, dodge, soak, tank? What's up?
What's the perks on tank again?
Tanking basically is, let's see if I remember correctly. So what happens is it will be 2 times your dex plus your con plus your level. And whatever that score is, the animal must beat it. If it beats it, you will take the damage, like full stop. But if it doesn't, you will not take any damage at all. And soak
okay.
is, you can take the damage, but it subtracts the damage is subtracted by your con modifier and level.
Got it. Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna try parry.
Alright, sure thing. Okay. So what is his plus? Okay, he's got like a +7 to it. Cool. Not great. 5 + 7. That's what? 12?
I gotta be a 12?
Yeah, you gotta be a 12.
Alright, Blair, you got this.
You got this, Blair. Oh, 18! Alright. Now roll for an attack with the crossbow, and it will try to dodge that.
Nice.
Not high. That is so funny, you both rolled 9, so roll again.
Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, Blair.
I got a 9 again! What the
I
fuck?!
got a 9 again.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Okay, one more time, I guess?
One more time.
15!
23.
Oh, okay. Roll for damage.
Nice.
That was so fucking weird.
That was weird, yeah.
Alright, 6 points of damage for the lion. That's pretty decent. Okay, cool. Alright. You immediately, as this lion kind of lunges at you, you take the opportunity to move back as it tries to take a swipe at you. And while it's off balance, you immediately clock this motherfucker right in the shoulder with one of your bolts.
Nice.
It is not happy, though. Okay. Next in the order is the bear. I think I'm in between. I think the bear will go for you, Blair. I will not lie.
That's so funny.
I think the Blair. I think like its main. They know who their main 2 targets is. It's just that Kuchipachi also sucks dick in the bear's opinion.
Looks at Cam, who's hiding in the bushes. Looks at Adalia, who used animal handling. Thanks, guys.
All right. Let's see. What does the bear have that I can also use? Oh yeah, it has a multi-attack. Awesome. So it's going to first try Adelia, who has done nothing to them and deserves no harm. The bear, weirdly enough, is gonna try to bite you. You see, like, some of the water form into what looks like jaws, and it's going to try to snap at you. It is going to attack for a 17 plus 5. What is that? Man, I cannot do simple math today. 22. So you are going to have to beat a 22 if you parry or dodge.
Oh, I'm soaking.
All right.
I can't beat that shit.
All right.
Okay.
So it is going to, what's its damage? 2d6. Okay. 2d6 plus 4. 4, 5. Okay. So you take 9 points of damage, but subtract your con modifier and your level.
Wait, subtract. Wait, how much is that total?
Let's look at your character sheet. So
My con is. Wait.
your con's a -1, so it's a 0. So
Okay.
you just take 4.
I take 4 damage.
No, it's subtracted. You take 5 damage, sorry.
I take 5 damage.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, immediately, you are distracted with this lion as it tries to get your ass. You do not see the bear come up behind you and bite you pretty good in the shoulder.
I, as you would, getting bitten, scream, and I try and wriggle my way out of its jaws, I'm assuming to no avail, as this bear is probably doing a number on my shoulder.
It, in fact, is, as it also is going to now try to claw at you, now that it has you in its little grippers.
Great.
It rolled a 17 plus 5 again, so 22 again.
Oh, I'm soaking.
You're soaking again? All right.
I'm not trying to beat that.
I'm not trying to beat that. Ooh! Ooh! Well, okay. It's 9 points of damage, so you take another 5 points of damage.
Got it, okay.
All right. That is the bear's turn. So lovely, so nice. Okay, Blair, it's your turn. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay, so I'm a little too close in combat, I'm assuming, to use my light crossbow. Am I at disadvantage if I shoot with it?
I'm gonna say, I won't lie. Technically, yes, but for the funny, I'm gonna say no because these guys are so fucking big.
Okay. Awesome. And I'm assuming that, like, if I try and leave, they're gonna take opportunity attacks.
Yes, both of them are.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. So, I would love to request multi-attack and whenever I level up. That would be awesome.
I do have that plan, do not worry.
Thank God! Alright, I think the lion is taking more damage, so I'm just gonna go after the lion again with my light crossbow.
Okay, just a reminder, it was scared of the water. Do you want to do anything about that before you attack?
Would it be possible if I can use my light crossbow to try and, I guess, shoot specifically the animal at an angle where it might, like, I don't know, get...
Here's what I will say. Here's a deal that I will make. If you succeed on this attack, you will not do damage, but you will knock it into the water. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, give me attack. It will try to dodge in that case.
Got it, okay.
Ugh, I got a 9 plus, what's its dex? It actually has pretty decent dex. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check on something.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be an 18. Bert, because it rolled a 9 plus... Okay, it's a 13. Yeah, so you beat it. So what happens here is I would say, actually, you take, like, the brunt of the crossbow, go up to it, and actually, like, knock it in its head. And you see for a moment that the body go rigid as the stuffed animal falls into the water. And it currently is incapacitated.
Got it.
However, it looks like it is shaking. It is probably going to try to go back into that water unless you either hold it down or try to do, like, kill it or something.
Got it. Okay, so can I shout to the others, like, it's still alive in the water, we have to kill it? Like, will they hear that if I say it?
I say so.
Yeah, I think we're close enough to hear.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
I guess that's the end of my turn.
Yep, that is your turn. Alright, next in the order, Cam. You just heard that knocking this fucker, the plushies in the water, will help. It won't completely take it out, but it'll give you an advantage.
Alright. Well, first, let me look at something real quick. Yeah, not much I can do about that, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hell yeah.
I am... Which one has been pushed into the water? Is it the lion?
The lion, and I will say the bear's body, you'll either have to find a way around it or move Kuchipachi to get to it, I will say.
Yeah, I can't reach anything from where I'm at, and I don't have any damage spells other than summoning Kuchipachi himself.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to figure out. I don't think it's safe for Kuchipachi to touch the water either. Is the problem?
Give me a general. Give me a general arcana. Yeah.
Like an arcana thing to see if
4. You don't know, but it does not seem like this water has any kind of harmful effect to it.
Yeah, that would be an 8 with
Because also remember, Blair just stuck her hand in and it was fine.
Yeah, Blair did stick her hand in, I touched something that was in it and nothing happened. If it's already being held down, like, or it's already down, so it is restrained or prone?
Technically it is prone. The body cannot move. It will need to take, I will say it will need to take half of its action to get back up, unless you hold the plushie down. Like, try to drown it.
Right. Because Kuchipachi's consume ability requires something to already be restrained or prone.
Mm-hmm. So technically that does count. You need the lion. You need the lion.
Darian, partially in an effort to not get, like, some weird childhood toy rivalry encouraged, and also to help out the fact that this thing is already down.
Yeah.
Directs Kuchipachi to go and try and hold this thing down. And knowing Kuchipachi, the biting is just kind of gonna happen anyway, regardless.
I'd like to think that you were, like, trying to do this mental math, and when you finally came to the conclusion, like, Kenpachi was already halfway there waddling to it.
Oh god,
like,
yeah,
he saw.
He saw something go down within his reach, and it's like...
Food. 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 Food.
It's like a dog seeing something fall from a counter, just immediately going over there.
Yes, exactly. Like, he did not pause.
25.
25? Golly gosh, and it does not have a great... It can't move well. Yeah, for a 7, it ain't doing shit. Yeah. So hit me a consume damage.
8 acid
damage.
damage.
8 acid damage. Okay.
And it holds it down in the water.
Okay, so...
This damage will continue until the creature is no longer restrained.
Alright. Oh, come on, 16.
Oh shit, I forget that this... If I manage to actually eat something with this, it heals me.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
I forgot the consume does that.
Alright, you guys watch as now knowing that the water is in fact safe. It's a little deep, because for you guys, I would say it comes up to around like half your calf. For Kuchipachi, it like comes almost to his little like chest. So it's already like half his size. However, you just see as Kuchipachi waddles into the water and then puts his entire face into the murky fucking water and tries to fucking eat it. And you watch as like these thick tendrils, almost like mucus, begin to spread out slowly, and you realize that's his fucking saliva.
We need to get him water wings.
But it does a good decent amount of damage. Blair, you do sadly see that some of the stuffing and fur and stitches are kind of being little melted away by Kuchipachi.
I do tear up a little bit watching my favorite toy getting eaten alive.
And drowned too, because he's holding it down. Okay, that is your turn, Cam. Next in the order is Lucia. You saw the lion that you just kind of became buddy-buddy with is being drowned and consumed. But the bear's chill, dog.
Man, that really sucks to the lion. I'm not going anywhere near Kuchipachi.
Fair!
What can I do about the bear? The only thing I have on me is a knife and maybe fire powers if I contact Kadrash.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Fuck it. You know what? What's going on, real fiance, that I still have questions about?
Are you contacting him for help?
Yep.
I believe we have... Is that just the copycat ability? I feel like there was another thing that we had.
I wasn't sure. It could be copycat. He gave her, like, a sigil.
I remember. Right, okay. He wrote down, basically a sigil to you that you can use. So the copycat, you can immediately copycat some of his, spells. Let me look at what some of the spells he can offer you here. Okay, cool. I believe it is the... Okay, so the 3 spells that he gives you is the Firebolt, Thunder Wave, and Dragon's Breath. I should have added these into your character sheet.
That's fine.
But also, I will just put these... I'll put them in your thing, because this is something that, like, you can just pull up whenever. Since, you know, you use some of the copycat ability, and that is something. I will say, there's the MP cost for each. You don't know what comes out of Dragon Breath. Have you used Dragon Breath? I think you have. You have. Okay, it's fire. It's fire.
Okay.
Thunder Wave, I will say, even though it's technically thunder damage, you might want to be careful with the water thing.
Yeah.
Which, like, who knows? Maybe Kuchipachi can tank that.
Okay. Dragon's Breath. So are we counting this as copycat? I just gotta know if I'm removing the
Yes,
MP for
you
that?
are. You are having to remove copycat MP.
All right.
It's also just an additional MP whenever you cast these.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Copycat is an action, so that's gonna be my action.
Okay.
I'm going to use my movement to get it just a little closer, just in case.
No worries.
Hi, Blair. How are you doing?
Hi.
Are you having a good day?
No.
No. Sad face. No. Not really.
I
Alright.
have fire magic, if that helps. That will be my turn.
That'd be awesome.
Alright. I'm just giving a link to these spells so we can use them later on. Later on, remind me and I'll add them into your character sheet. Okay. Cool. So you now have the copycat spells on you. After Lucia is the lion. The lion's not having a great time right now, guys. I don't know if you can tell. It is, in fact, kind of fucking, like, hating all of this. It's starting to jump on that Kuchipachi hater train, I won't lie.
Everyone hates my boy.
I know. I'm so sorry, babe. I'm so sorry.
And all he's done is horrific war crimes. Damn.
Horrific. Yeah. Okay. What it is going to try to do, it is going to have to use its action to try to get out and get into the body. However, that will provoke an attack of opportunity from Kuchipachi.
Oh.
It is going
to do that.
It is going to try to dodge, so roll me whatever attack you would like Kuchipachi to do. It got a natural 20.
It's still down, so that's... you know what? Yeah, I have to hit a natural 20 regardless.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay.
He is latched on.
Okay. Wow. What the fuck is with us copying fucking dice rolls today, buddy? Okay, so we're gonna have to go again, since you both rolled natural 20s. Okay, I got a 3. I'm not even gonna add a modifier. 19, huh? 19, huh? Yeah, that motherfucker's not going anywhere.
What's on? Oh no.
That motherfucker's not going anywhere. Roll me some damage. Oh my god.
Damage.
Oh my god. Okay, awesome. Oh my god! You guys are fucking it up. Maybe I should have made this guy made its weakness a little bit less obvious. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, not great. Not great. Dude's not doing great.
My son is very jealous and he does not play well with others.
He does not play well with others, in fact. So that lion is stuck there. It just used its movement to try to get around, and its body cannot move without the source. So, that's it for that turn. Next in the order, the lion. I'm gonna say that now that Kuchipachi has caught everybody's attention, the bear. It is the bear's turn. The bear will now try to do a multi-attack on Kuchipachi, see if it can help out its friend a little bit here. So it has a multi-attack. And let's see. Would you like Kuchipachi to soak, tank, parry, dodge, or yeah.
Between soak and tank.
Soak and Tank. So, you want me to remind you what Soak and Tank do?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because tank reduces damage, right?
Soak
reduces damage.
Soak reduces damage based on the con modifier and the level. So whatever the modifier is plus level, it will take that much off, which I think I might change later on.
3 Constitution modifier and
Your level, so it's a 7 in total.
7.
And then tank is 2 times the dex plus con plus level, and when I roll to an attack, I have to beat that score, or it won't take, or Kuchipachi won't take any damage at all.
Okay, that would be a 17.
All right, you want to see if you want to risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah, let's tank.
Okay. First
So
attack.
2 times dex is 8 plus 3 plus 4. So, okay, yeah.
17.
Yep, 17.
Gotcha. Okay, he's got a bite, which the hit is to plus 5. Wow. 11 plus 5, 16. Here's what happens. Weirdly enough, Kuchipachi's skin is thicker than it looks and kind of gross. What happens is you see once again these murky waters turn into these jaws, these sharp serrated jaws that try to dig into Kuchipachi and pull him out. However, you watch as these jaws sink into Kuchipachi and then pull out his skin a little bit, and it stretches a little, almost like taffy, until it kind of like flops back when the bear gives up.
Jello-y.
He is too jello-y. But the bear has one more attack, and he's gonna try to use the claws because he's frustrated. What would you like to do?
Same.
Okay, a tank. Well, he got a 15 plus 5, so 20, so that will actually do damage, sadly.
Gonna knock him over.
He is! He's like, I'm fucking tired of this, Grandpa, and fucking slaps him. That's a 4. Oh! 4, 9, 9 plus... Okay. Kuchipachi takes 13 points of slashing damage, as immediately this bear's like, oh, fuck that! And, like, slaps Kuchipachi, and just go, but, like, bubbled through the water because his entire face is still trying to consume the lion.
No!
So it's that.
That was 13 points of damage?
13 points of damage, yes indeed.
Alright, so that brings me down to 129.
Oh no, whatever shall you do?
Whatever will my boy do?
Alright, next in the order, the bear's done now. Next in the order, Blair, it is your turn. You're seeing these two animals beef with Kuchipachi bad.
Wow. The bear is still up, like it hasn't been knocked into the water, right?
Yes, it has not been knocked into the water.
Alright, can I try to do the same thing and shoot the bear into the water?
Oh, absolutely, and it will try to dodge. It got an 11 plus... so 15. You'll have to be the 15.
Okay.
Whoa! Fuck you. I like the natural ones on the other side.
Yeah, what the hell?
It don't matter, but I think that's funny. Yeah, immediately, you kind of like, I know what to do now. Are you willing, if for flavor text, it doesn't matter. Are you willing to kind of walk into the water a little bit?
Yeah. Oh,
all right.
Sure.
Yeah, you're like, oh, fuck this. And you kind of step into the water just a little bit to where it rises to your ankles, take the brunt of your crossbow and knock the bear, and almost as if like, it's almost as if you're playing like pool. It gets like knocked back and plops into the water. You watch as the large bear body suddenly stills, and you can see the teddy bear sprinkles thrash in the water a little bit, splashing. It is a lot more mobile, and it is not fucking happy. I believe that is your turn, correct?
Can I continue to hold it down in the water?
I will allow you. You know what? Give me a general dex and see if you're fast enough to do so. I'd say beat a 12.
Let's see. Dexterity. Nope.
Sadly, no. I will say the water just holds you back slightly. You cannot get to the bear yet.
Okay.
Alright. After you, Blair, I will say, who's next? Who's 3? Cam! It is your turn! You are seeing that Blair is trying to get to the bear, which is thrashing in the water. The frightened effect is now gone, so you can, obviously, it was only one action, but you can approach it. And you can move and still command Kuchipachi.
Alright, Kuchipachi who's actually, like, on top of this thing.
Yes, he is on top of the lion cub, or lion stuffy.
We're doing another consume for Kuchipachi.
Yay! The lion is going to want to try to again, move away. He got a 12... What was the lion's thing? I think it was a +4. So 16...
15.
Ooh, just barely. So he manages to dodge, sadly.
Alright. That's fair enough.
You've been getting
a lot to
you
it.
got a lot of W's. This guy's not very happy with you. But you can still move, and I would say
have to come up for air at some point, I'm sure.
right. You can still move, and I would say take some kind of action that is not, you know, like Kuchipachi.
Yeah, you can see Darian, like, look over to where the bear, like, where Blair's trying to hold the bear down. And there's this moment of hesitation before he just goes, fuck it, and dives into the water to try and hold it down.
Absolutely.
Like, just full body.
Yeah. It is not far. So I will give you that. I will say give me either a strength or dex of your choosing. You're gonna use dex? Oh, 18. Pretty good. I should have rolled to let you know, because it's going to try to dodge you. Oh, natural 1! Okay. It doesn't do shit. Here's what I will say for you, Cam. This is so horrible.
Oh, no.
You basically rush into the water, and the best way you could hold it down is by grabbing its throat with both hands and keeping it under the water. So you watch as Sprinkles, in its tiny little teddy bear body, is desperately trying to get up for air, and is desperately trying to, like, hoist itself up, but you... like, your elbows are in the water as you are holding it down as it is thrashing. And I need you, this is going to actually be triple damage because it is done by you.
Oh, no.
I need you to roll, 3d8, because that'll count as triple.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And I'll say plus your dex.
Okay, +1, got it.
Yeah, this one's gonna be an original. Oh boy! Oh, that's nasty. That's a nasty little motherfucker. He only has taken 1 point of damage, but that... oh my god, I think that's half of his HP already.
Oh my god.
Because it's going through another multiplier, because again, it's you doing it. So that is... okay. Got it. Yeah, it's already halfway out of its HP. You can see it thrashing, and you look at it, and it looks up with you with its beady, sad eyes. As it, once again, yet goes through another betrayal of its trust.
I don't know if Darian could keep holding it down after that.
Yeah.
I know, like, a combat roll is, like, only 6 seconds, but I feel like after a few seconds of that, he is going to, like, recoil.
Yeah, but for now, that will sadly be the end of your turn. Next in the order, Lucia! You are watching Darian choke the living fuck out of the bear, and then you see Kuchipachi eating the fuck out of the lion. What would you like to do?
You know what? I'm gonna hold a spell if I can do that. I'm holding Firebolt.
Okay.
If that bear resurfaces, it's getting set on fire.
Okay, absolutely. Sure thing, which technically it will, because it escaped, Kuchipachi's grasp. So...
oh boy.
I would say you can already hit it, if you'd like, since it already technically surfaced.
Oh, okay. In that case, Firebolt. Let's go.
I believe...
how many damage? 1d10.
1d10. Is that... So, hold on. I think it's... Let's open up Firebolt, because I still think it has to do a combat roll, correct?
Yep, ranged spell attack.
Okay. So, I think it was your intelligence mod that we use. So, intelligence plus level.
Spell attack bonus here is at +8, so intelligence 3 plus... Yep.
Okay, so roll a d20 with that.
Alright, roll d20 plus 8 spell attack bonus.
Obviously, it's gonna try to dodge for a 13.
Oh,
what the
shit,
fuck? Never mind. Remove my 13. That is double damage. So instead of 1d10, 2d10. Plus your intelligence. No, it's no modifier, so it's just a straight 2d10.
No modifier. 2d10, big B. 14,
right,
holy
14.
shit.
And that was for the lion, correct?
No, bear.
For the bear. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bear resurfaces its getting slapped.
Yeah. I would say it just, like, resurfaced a little bit before Cam pushed it down again.
Yeah.
37.
Cam, I want you to imagine that you couldn't take it anymore and let go of your friend, and immediately your other friend hits it with as much fire as possible.
I have my moment of morality. I go, no, I can't do this. I can't do the boom.
Yeah.
Flamethrower. Air fryer.
You feel like a little bit of your hair gets singed off.
Oh yeah, no, my frilly ass outfit is absolutely catching some sparks here.
It's also soaked. Yeah.
On fire and you're soaked.
You are on fire and soaked indeed. Okay. Cool. That is your turn, Lucia. Next in the order, the lion. Okay, so the lion has in fact gotten back up, and since it has escaped Kuchipachi's grasp, he is back in the mecha. He's back in the robot. The lion body bursts to life again as you watch as this little lion plushie scampers up to the neck of the lion and jumps in and begins to float once more. And now that it is back to its little lion form, it can completely do its multi-tack again. Hello. I need this cat to fucking be so fucking for real right now. I am going to beat you up. Oh, she is blocking the stat block for the lion. I need you to move. Oh my god, this cat. Okay, so...
Because she's a tiny lion.
Yeah, she's a tiny annoyance. That's what she is. Okay, so this lion has 2 claws with Kuchipachi's name on it, honestly. That is a 19, plus... Where's its... Okay. Alright. 19 plus, I think, 7 for this one. So, 26. What would Kuchipachi like to do, Edge?
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry. Also, Edge, you're muted.
Fuck.
You're fine. I had a feeling.
I have to beat a 26?
Yeah, you gotta be a 26.
I don't think I have anything that's gonna beat a 26, so I'm just gonna... Soak is the one that reduces?
Yes, indeed. You sure you don't want to try a dodge?
I mean... What's my dodge?
Your dodge for Kuchipachi... let's see. So, a dodge is your level plus your dex mod. And its dex mod is 4, so it'd be a plus 8.
A plus 8 to a d20?
Yeah. All up to you, though.
And it's a
26. Yeah.
So I'd have to get an 18?
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah. You want to soak?
I'm gonna just reduce the soak.
You're totally fine.
What? Constitution
7?
and level? Yeah, so I'll take -7 to whatever.
Alright,
so roll for damage.
Let's roll. Let me see. What are its claws again? I think it's a d6, unless I am a liar. Mwah. Okay. This cat is killing me. She's rubbing up against my mic. Oh, it's 1d8. Okay. 1d8 plus 7. Yay! Okay, that's max damage.
Oh.
So technically, it's
7 damage.
yes, yeah. So that's 8 plus 7. It takes 8 damage, I think, right?
8 plus. So, yeah, that'd be
Yeah, we just negate the 7, so it's still 8. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it takes 8 points of damage. Kuchipachi is not very happy that I got swatted at twice now.
Oh god, no.
He's a fussy little baby. He is in fact. Okay. And I believe, oh no, it has a multi-attack. Never mind, I'm a liar. One more attack. It's gonna slap it again. 14 plus, what did I say? Oh my god, I am losing it. I have it right here. This one's a little bit weird. Okay. Yeah, 14 plus 7, that is what? 21?
I think he's upset that he got hit last time, so he's gonna try and dodge.
Okay, sure, absolutely. So roll me a dodge. I did not put a dodge into his thing. I will do that later.
He doesn't have his, things in here. But
I'm
that's
so
fine.
sorry.
It's, D20 plus Dex plus level?
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be D20 plus 8, and that is 15.
15, so that did not pass.
Does not pass.
That's
he gets
okay.
hit.
He gets bonked. Oh,
I'm sure he's going to survive.
yeah, whatever shall he do?
Still in triple digits.
7 plus 7, so he takes 7 points of damage. Or wait, no, sorry.
Yeah, he takes 14.
14 points of damage.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm still in triple digits. We're fine.
Yeah, we'll be okay. Yeah. But consider this isn't the only battle. Possibly.
Oh,
who knows? Okay.
Kuchipachi, you gotta eat something.
You gotta eat. You gotta consume. Okay.
Chew.
He's gotta chew. Alright, and I think that finally is the lion's turn. Now we come up to the bear, because the bear and the lion were on opposite sides of the spectrum. The lion, I will not lie. Oh, wait. No, sorry. The bear. The bear's being choked by you. He's gonna try to wiggle out.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get advantage because of the mental anguish.
Okay, so we got a 10 for the first one, and then he got a 16 for the second one, so roll me a competing dex. Beat a 16. Oh!
Me too.
Here's what I have to say. It's really pathetic underwater.
It's a soggy little plushie.
It's a soggy little plushie. So it is like trying to hit your hand underwater as if it is actually losing breath. And it is going to, in fact, fail, sadly. Okay. So, that is the bear's turn. It is very soggy, very sad. Blair, it's your turn.
Okay, Slay. The lion's underwater? No, the lion's not underwater.
Lion is back in its body. The bear is underwater.
I'm gonna have to try and get that lion back into water.
In the water.
Yes.
You want to knock him in?
Yes.
Absolutely. Give me, I think it was like a competing check. He got a 10, plus, what did you get? A 10, what's his dex?
18.
Okay, he might be able to meet that. I'm not sure yet. Wait, let me check. Oh, that's a 14. Yeah, you beat it. So, immediately, Blair, it is like, oop, one got up, as it immediately swipes at Kuchipachi and hits him a good bit. You come behind the lion and knock his head right back into the water. You see as it like hits one of the boulders and then slaps into the water.
I would like to, if I can, just for flavor, move Kuchipachi aside with like the back of my hand and try and make my way over to strangle the lion.
Oh, absolutely. I will say you do not get to it yet, but I will say that you have advantage, because it'll have to go through you to be able to get back into its lion body. And Kuchipachi will willingly move out of the way for you, since you are an ally. You can switch with him. Here, let me... Where's my mouse?
Hold on.
There you go.
He's
Get
gonna
in there.
grumble and sulk about it, but he'll move.
He'll move. You can feed him the
You gave
bear.
him a squirrel once, so you're in good.
Yeah, that's true. And a pigeon, I think, right?
Oh yeah, you did give him a pigeon, I think.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, y'all chill as fuck. Okay, so next in the order is Cam. It is your turn. You are pathetically holding down this bear, and sadly, this bear is even more so pathetically trying to fight back.
You know, Cam is going through mental anguish, the mental toll. Really does not want to keep doing this. Kuchipachi, however, is going to come over, see that it's already down, and oh, Mother is so loving, holding this thing still for him.
Is he gonna consume?
He is going to consume, and that is a 22.
Oh my god, and it's not gonna do well. It's gonna try to dodge for a 5. I'm not even gonna fucking bother adding its modifier.
I was gonna make a joke about, is it gonna get advantage since I'm holding it still?
You probably would have, yeah, because it's prone.
So that's a natural 20
yeah,
if I have if it has advantage.
You know what? Yeah, no, because it's prone, all attacks against it are technically of advantage. So yeah, 20. So 2 times the damage. Woo! A good 13. That one is doubled as well because
26.
Yeah, that's 26 damage because I think it's dead. It's dead. It's
okay.
So I need you to know it had 59 health points. It was at 51. Like
what's up?
Go ahead.
May I give some flavor text?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So it's struggling against Darian's hands, and Darian is like seconds away from letting it go, just out of sheer dismay and just like being distraught. And then seconds before that can happen, Kuchipachi, you know when ducks like duck underwater to eat something, and it's just the head first, like open mouth, like ass up, head down, full commitment.
Yeah.
Kuchipachi does that and just eats this thing's entire head, which, due to the rules of consume, if the target is killed by that, we get a fourth of the target's health regained.
Oh my god! Okay,
because
so
Kuchipachi actually eats this thing.
Alright. You get 14 points of HP back to Kuchipachi.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh my fucking
god. You gotta
god.
stop doing this, man. You can't keep, you can't keep eating everything I love.
I need you to know that bear is struggling until its last breath. You watch, and it is, like, as Kuchipachi is, like, bringing this damn thing down its throat, that bear is fighting and struggling, and if it had vocal cords, it'd be screaming. But you could also hear the as the bear is, like, melting away in its saliva.
Toddler hands to shove it in like a plate of spaghetti.
Yeah, pretty much. Awesome, cool. That is 1 enemy down. That leaves you with just the lion. I believe that is your turn. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I don't think Darian can do, like, I don't think I took an action technically, but I don't think emotionally Darian can do anything other than just stare.
That is fair. I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely fair. Okay, cool. Yeah. Next in the order then, after Cam, it is Lucia. It is your turn. The bear got consumed and it was a horrifying sight. And the lion is now in the water struggling, and Blair is coming to it.
Oh boy. Hey lion, I'm really sorry about this, but it was just us two, so like hard choices, you know. Anyways, 5, 10. Is the bear in the water struggling just like in its body, or is it just a stuffed animal right now?
You mean the lion?
The lion, yep.
Yeah, no worries, I was confusing it too. Yes, it is in the water, and that's why Blair is coming to it.
Alright. I'm going to help Blair flank this lion.
Awesome, cool. You have a dagger if there's anything you want to do to
Yeah,
it.
that's what I was gonna do.
Alright, so technically Blair would have advantage to the attack because you are flanking it, and you have the attack because you're flanking it too. So give me a knife attack and it will try to dodge. Oh, for a 7. Well,
Oh, wait, I shouldn't have rolled that twice. Ignore
it's
that.
22.
I think I got a 22. Yeah.
okay. So
Alright.
you get it. So give me some dagger damage.
Dagger damage. 5.
Alright, so
I think that's max damage. I'm so sorry to do this to you, Lion. I'm
that
so
is
sorry.
fine. It doubles, but it does not double as much as if Blair were to attack it. So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that's still pretty decent because that doubles because it's 10 points of damage. All right, cool. That is your turn now.
Yeah, it is.
After you. Okay, it is the lion. The lion is going to try to make a desperate attempt to get back to its body, but Blair, it has to pass you. You get an opportunity attack if you'd like to take it.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and hold it down.
Absolutely. All right, so give me contrasting strength, or not strength, sorry, dex checks, and you get advantage.
Nice.
Okay. 15. You will not believe this. I got a 14 in total, so you do actually hold it down.
Nice.
All right, so you are able to still hold it down. This does not do damage yet, but it is not coming back up, as it is now your turn because the bear's gone. I'm assuming you're holding this motherfucker down.
Yep, I'm gonna drown it.
Okay, yeah, kind of just like how Cam did it, you hold this thing with both hands and bring it down underwater. And just like the bear, this lion is pathetically fighting. It is thrashing under the water, making small waves when it can. It's trying so hard to get back up. And I need you to, what was the damage I made you roll? Cam, 3d8. Okay, roll me 3d8 plus your dex, Blair.
I think my dex is a +2.
Alright, so give me 3d8 plus 2 then.
Let me double check.
And this will also double because it's damage coming from you.
Got it.
11, so you do 22 points of damage.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty when it comes from y'all. Okay, he is not looking good at all. This lion is so struggling hard. I want to say for flavor text, do you just hold it down until it stops moving?
Yeah, like at this point my face has just kind of gone flat as I am staring dead face with my stuffed animal lion.
Absolutely.
I am drowning him.
Absolutely, yeah. So you immediately hold it down for what it's worth, and instead of doing a whole round of combat, Lucia, Cam, you watch as Blair just holds this thing down with no mercy until slowly, dreadfully, the thing stops moving. And you guys watch as this kind of like slightly burned because of the acid spit lion, worn and torn and soaked to the bone, stops pulsating, stops moving, and its water and moss body that it had and was controlling slowly falls away and turns back into the liquid that it once was. And Blair, you were holding what remains of your childhood stuffed animal, and as you hear that, you hear a ping! Oh my goodness! Yay! You got the first key! That's so awesome for you. So happy. Yay! As the voice kind of like congratulates you in a weird way.
I like look up into the sky. We do not know where like the voice is coming from. It's like, where the fuck did you get these?
You, at first you didn't think that she was going to respond back, but then she comes, I conjured it from your memories. And you almost can kind of tell that she is gesturing to it, even though she's not around. You look back at the doll. It is kind of glitching in and out of existence. It's more so, not glitching, I would say it's more so fading in and out. As it is kind of really obvious that this is something that she had conjured up. It is not actually from your previous world. As she goes, I saw it in your memories. Speaking of which, and I need all of you to make a con check.
Save or just a check?
I would say just a check because I have not added any special modifiers to your saves.
Wait, when you do a check, you just click on the big ones?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do we have to add level?
It's already added. Okay. Actually, yes, you do have to add level. Sorry.
All right, so 22.
22. 9. That's technically a 19. Oh no, 15. I'm sorry, I was looking at Adalia's. Okay, so all right. All of you except Blair succeed on this, but you all see your own things. So let's start with who fails first. Blair. Immediately as you hold this lion in your hands, and this voice kind of echoes in your head saying that it had brought this from your memories, you are suddenly hit in a wave of nostalgia. And Blair, you know this familiar feeling of dread. You know these calm feelings in the mornings before you are forced to face every teacher's disapproval. Something always felt wrong with you, like something's broken. You knew how you were left alone by many adults in your life. You knew how they whispered, telling themselves that surely you would grow out of whatever this was, and surely you would be normal as time went by. You were just being a dramatic child. The pain of hearing these words suddenly feels so fresh to you, Blair, as if you've just experienced it. Blair, you feel oddly exhausted. Not completely exhausted, but right after you have this feeling of dread and disappointment and the feeling that you had let so many people down and that you are broken, you feel your body grow just a smidge heavier. Cam, you pass this check. However, what you see still comes before you, and this weird sense of curiosity and wonder come to you immediately. You remembered your childhood, how you would try all kinds of things, crafts and games. You were once filled with such whimsy and joy. Things felt simpler then, and in your heart you felt light, but in the back of your mind you knew a sense of dread. This feeling begun as you notice your difficulty to cultivate these friendships that you had in your childhood. You knew that as time went on, this terrible feeling in your gut would blossom and it would consume you. But right now, you feel light. Lucia, you remember a bit about your childhood here. There are a few notable memories, but something seems a bit fuzzy. You don't know what it is or why. However, you see your parents, how you would nag them about every single question you had in your mind, and then the memories and feelings would shift. Suddenly, you had these grand ideas of adventures and heroism. You had this sense of curiosity, but something more magical. You hear an older masculine voice talk to you. It is distant, like it's in the back of your mind, like it is a fading memory. And you hear, "Oh, you can go out when you're older. I know you're antsy, but surely you can wait a little bit more. The festival happens every year." And you don't know this voice. You don't know this man. You don't know why he feels so familiar. And despite never having to worry about any kind of familiarity or any kind of festival, you are forced to feel a sense of want and disappointment. And while you feel these feelings so suddenly, and for whatever reason, you know that these memories and feelings are not yours. And you all three come back. And Blair, still feeling a little bit heavier than you usually do, are now holding what remains of your stuffed lion.
How much of the remains?
It doesn't look great, I will not lie. There are a few patches that have clearly been burned by the acid. There's some stuffing coming out. It's still like one, but I won't lie. One bad tear and it probably is not going to be any better.
Okay, got it. With that, I probably like don't look up at anybody, and with my hand still submerged underneath the water holding my stuffed lion, I let it go and let it sink.
If you want to bring it back, I can try and patch it up.
No, it's all right. It's not real. And I know that I have to do this. It's for the best.
You watch Blair as you let this thing sink, and surely enough, as the voice had said, it is not real. This lion phases in and out, and slowly, instead of a stuffed lion, you see a key.
How deep is the water right now?
It's not that deep. Once again, you can just lean down and grab it.
Alright, in that case, I'll just pick up the key and, put it in my pocket dejectedly.
Absolutely. Alright. And you all three, manage to complete the first game.
Yeah.
Yay! Celebrations! Yippee! As you guys all return back to the road, the first key in hand, you return the bramble and roots and thorns and branches are left behind, and you now have your first key. And your next two options is the stream to your right or your stream below.
Above game, I kind of want to see what the fucking scary stream to the top is, but like...
I don't want to know about the scary stream.
Do the scary stream! Do the scary stream!
We're already soaked and drenched.
Real.
Alright. So you three, a little dejectedly, now decide to go for the stream to your top with the funny skeleton. Whoa! Skeleton! That was really special. Sorry. Okay.
But you have to.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that fucking play. Okay. So, you guys deciding now that you have the first key, follow the trail of water to your top right. You have found that this water starts off as a soft but dark blue hue, only to become murky and green. Moss and algae begin to build up as you follow the small stream, bringing the water to be just as dirty and dark as what you have seen before. Before long, you feel your feet squelch against the muddy ground, but proceed until you find yourself at another small pond. Before you see a scatter of lily pads and flowers and vegetation amongst this green water. But looking deeper, you see two things underneath the mossy waters. There are desks scattered around under the settling waters that caught your attention from not only the sheer number of these desks, but also the familiar cold plastic that you had all associated in your time in modern public schools. While the surfaces were covered in moss and submerged in dirty water, you knew exactly what these are from. You had spent most of your childhood sitting in these same metal and plastic chairs. and scribbled on each desk surface was an assortment of letters and numbers in white glowing ink. Even through the mossy waters, you can make them out, just barely. However, as you look deeper, the depth of the pond grows, and with it, its occupants, or rather, its occupant, singular. For before your feet, dragged under the currents of the still water, was a giant humanoid skeleton. The algae and vegetation clung onto it, moving with the water, almost as if the skeleton itself was moving. Strings of leaves and moss wave up, trying to reach the surface, but coming short, just barely. As you observe your bizarre surroundings, you hear a voice pop in, the familiar, feminine voice. I don't know which one of you like chess, but it seems to be something one of you were very passionate about, at least from what I can see from your memories. Why don't we test out those skills? Instead of some big battle, I'll let you have your little noggin go at this one. And on one of the desks, you see a chessboard with the pieces strewn about. Some of the pieces were missing. Some of them were in a different position. Give me a checkmate, and the next piece will be yours. If you choose wrong, well, I hope you can hold your breath. And I'm going to bring you to the next map.
Whoa.
Yay! I love puzzles.
Oh, this is sick.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
took me fucking forever, by the way.
Oh my god.
So, you see all of these desks, and on one of these desks, you do see a chessboard. I have taken a screenshot of the chessboard. And I know that some of you, Blair in particular, do not know how to play chess. It's okay, we'll play into the character that she does not know how to play chess. So,
Fuck yeah.
Bad news about
Blair.
Cam.
oh my god! I thought Cam knew how to play chess!
Cam might
You-
know how to play chess.
I thought you said she knew how to play chess. Hold on.
Wait. Did we talk about chess?
I thought we did. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Let me check your character sheet, or your character, chat. Oh, I said, would Cam know how to play chess? You said, yes, not extraordinarily amazing at it, but at least knows how.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You scared me!
As long as we know that Cam isn't, like, a absolute whiz kid. at
No,
chess.
yeah. Here's the thing. All of you, none of y'all were passionate about chess.
Oh, great.
Italia? Which version of you liked chess?
I am going to read you verbatim from the chat, from the character chat. Two things. One, I think she'd beat up anyone that tries to get chess philosophical on her because I'd beat up anyone that tries to get chess philosophical. Two, she probably knew about chess. She has the strategic mindset for it, but I'm not sure she'd have been like a chess club president or anything.
Yeah,
Not
so
chess,
she
though.
definitely was not passionate about it.
Not passionate.
So oddly enough, none of y'all were passionate about chess. How odd.
This principal is just
Coochie
making shit up about us.
But, so, here's the thing I will say. Blair, sadly, you have no idea what the fuck this is. You're
man.
seeing all of these fucking desks. I will say, like, for the most part, you guys can walk around these muddied waters easy, but the closer you come to, like, that skeleton, the deeper the water goes. So, if you try to pick a desk out of that, you'll have to dive down.
I see. Do we all have to take a seat somewhere?
You don't know.
Hold on. I don't think my token is on the board.
Is your
What?
token not? It's Coochie Pachi. Only Coochie Pachis and.
I'm really excited to play chess, but Darian is not.
There we go.
Can I update my token so it has like the little art that matches everyone?
Absolutely, I forgot. I made these tokens before I replaced yours, so let me do that real quick. Let me delete yours. Oh, why can I not delete yours? Get over here. Get over here. I'm gonna kill you. Boop. There you go, Phoebe.
Yay!
Yippee! Okay, so, y'all are feel free to do whatever you want. If you need help, feel free to let me know, because I know that chess is not everybody's forte, so if you cannot read these letters or numbers, I can help you with that. I will also say, if you guys would like to, for those who know how to play chess, sadly, Blair, you can also roll an intelligence check.
We're playing as white, right?
You're playing as white, yes, I'm so sorry.
All right.
Okay.
I'll roll an intelligence check just to get the
also
lay of the land.
roll an intelligence check.
Ooh,
Oh
Cam.
my god. We hate chess.
That is
I
so...
just went through a lot, to be fair.
Just for the funnies, can I either give somebody the help action, or roll intelligence for myself?
You can give an intelligence check for yourself, but I'm gonna say it's a disadvantage. I don't think there's any way I can reason that you help anybody with this, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Cam, no wait.
13,
Cam.
so 9.
Blair
yeah.
picks up the pieces and just starts eating them.
Start moving pieces around the board.
You start moving pieces. I will say, the best you guys can do, you cannot, on the dot, looking at the chess pieces, you cannot on the dot tell what the fuck you're supposed to do just yet. However, I will say, Blair, you can tell that there's a possibility that there might be 2 right answers here. And if that is the case, Lucia, you can kind of put together that there could be 2 right answers here. And Blair, for you, despite there being all over the places, you have a good distinct feeling that, more likely than not, you will either have to touch the desk, sit on the desk, or reach under the desk to see what's in its little thing that might have the key.
Yeah,
Okay, I have one suggestion.
Yeah.
Since we're playing as white, rook to c7?
Alright, rook to c7.
Nope, fuck, knight to c7. I'm stupid.
You're fine. Okay, so knight to c7. Let me see which one is a knight to c7 if I have it.
Wait, no, because then the king can get it.
The king can get that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
I'm remembering, like, I have not often had to do the actual, like,
You're so
command
fine.
thing.
Yes, no worries.
Is the K for knight or king?
The K is for king, N is for
and then
knight.
The N is for knight.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to double check.
No, you're so fine. I had to check as well, but because both knight and king start with K, obviously the king gets the K.
Yeah. Shit, are we gonna have to just go through these and start process of elimination?
The other knight can go to c6, where it can grab the king in the next move. I don't know if a diagonal move would solve that.
You can
for the
always
king.
just test out, reach out for a desk and see what happens.
Alright,
I
fuck it.
wanna
I touch knight to e7.
Knight to
Nope,
e7.
fuck. Knight to c6. I am bad at words.
The other knight would be able to get it.
Yeah.
So not knight to c6?
There's 2 knights. Right knight to c6.
Okay. Let's see. Right knight to c6, you said?
Yep. A diagonal move might solve that for the king, but I don't know. I'm just touching things.
Yeah, I don't know if I put a knight to c6. I put knight to c3. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me look. My own ass did not check what I put down.
You can technically do that. I don't think it'll do much for you, though.
LMAO even.
You know what happens? Okay. So I will just say for flavor text, you said knight to c6, correct?
Yep, the rightmost one.
The rightmost knight to c...
Oh wait, there's a pawn there. Hi, pawn.
High pawn, which means you cannot take that spot, sadly.
Nope.
What happens, I will say, you immediately try to look for that desk, and I will say, just for general flavor text, you find the desk. Blair Cam, you watch as Lucia finds the desk that is associated with the knight, and you look, you check. Luckily, this one was kind of like on the upper level, so the water only comes about to your knees. You look under the desk for this, and you find nothing, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Suddenly, Idalia, you feel something wrap around your ankles.
Oh no.
I need you to make a dex check and beat an 18.
Oh boy, I'm not going to.
I think you're also out of shape, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
So you get
So
disadvantage.
Yep.
A 14.
15, 16, 17, 18. That's exactly 18.
18, I'd say it still beats because aggressor wins.
Yep.
Cam, Blair, you watch as Idalia checks one of the desks, goes, not that one, and then suddenly, whoosh, she's pulled underwater.
I try to rush over to see if I can reach Idalia.
Yeah, you watch as Idalia is being dragged towards the skeleton, actually. You see, like, these tendrils of moss and, greens that try to pull her down like tendrils. And, you can make me a dex, athletics, or a strength check to try to pull her out.
I'm gonna...
If we both do it, can we get either advantage or, like, a second try?
I will say, both of you roll and we'll take the average.
Alright, you said dex, strength,
Or athletics, yes.
I'll take
I'm gonna
dex.
go with Dex.
Absolutely.
19.
No. Fuck, man.
I will say you get advantage. I will give you that much.
Yay!
Yeah,
So
we
natural
both-
20 and a 19. So you guys both pull her out. Luckily, this time around, the tendrils are really weak. So as Idalia, your little hat almost gets lost. As you are
My
pulled
hat.
back up. Yeah, you grab your hat before the tendrils can grab it. And you are pulled back up, and there's not really a shore, so you are pulled back up into the shallow waters, and you see as the moss and algae kind of wiggle back down into the depths of the pond, where again you see that skeleton resting unmoving, and it looks like if you choose the wrong desk, you will be dragged under. Ruh-roh. Both, everybody give me another intelligence check to see if you can figure this out, and I can give you a hint.
Okay.
Yippee!
God.
Alright.
Blair, you are with disadvantage, though. I'm so sorry, babe.
I frown.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Ooh, 18!
No. That's not how math goes.
Aw.
17.
17 and 11, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. 11, sadly, you're like, I don't know. I don't play
I'm
chess
still
as much.
panicking a bit too much. I'm still trying to, like, make sense of all the numbers.
Yeah, exactly. For you, Lucia, you look at it? Okay. Now that you're really looking at it, you're thinking, well, if you can get rid of the F7 pawn somehow, you might be able to get somewhere.
We could maybe sacrifice the bishop. I don't know if it can go over the night.
Which bishop?
Would it D4?
Yep, that one.
It should be, because it doesn't go through the night.
Yeah, it would go over.
I mean,
so
to get it to A6.
Which, A6? What?
Yeah, if we wanted to sacrifice the bishop, if we get one move to complete, yeah.
You want to do A6?
I'm thinking sacrifice the bishop, and then do the knight strat,
Except,
or maybe not,
well, they can't do
because
that.
high other bishop.
We already have the rook keeping... No, that's the queen. Never mind.
Yeah.
So just to remind you, it was F7. If you can somehow get the pawn out of F7.
Yep.
F7, okay. I was looking at B7, I'm dumb.
You're fine, don't worry. Yeah, F7, look who could possibly take the pawn there.
The knight... Oh. The knight in E5 could take that. And then the rook... their rook could take that.
Can the knight reach it?
The E5
E5?
knight could go to F7 to take that pawn out.
F7,
but then,
yeah.
But the problem is the king doesn't have to come out because then the rook could just move over and take it.
I will say that is one part of the solution. Who else can take the rook after?
If the other pawn was out of the way, our rook could take, but then our queen could take it.
Mm-hmm.
But then the king could take the queen, and then the bishop would hit it.
A dumbass.
Bishop,
I thought the
bishop
round hat was the
hit it.
queen.
Yeah, I also had that moment. Okay, if we move the knight from E5 to F7, the rook will take that, the queen will take the rook, and then if the king comes down to take the queen, bam, the bishop gets it.
Yay! Thumbs up!
Yay!
So, if you can find either one of those three moves, then you might be able to get what you want.
So, anything that says F7, F7, F7. Found it. Hold up.
Which one did you find?
Arian starts kind of wading into the water to find bishop to F7. At that point, I'm gonna be like at least waist deep.
You're gonna have to dive down.
I think, okay, around here is where he stops, and he's kind of like pointing. Kuchipachi tries to follow, but the moment it gets high enough that it gets to his like beak? Mouth?
Mouth? Question mark?
Lip flaps? I don't
Yeah.
As soon as it's getting up beyond his chest, he kind of stops. Not only just because I don't think he can swim that well. I think he can float, but I don't think he can swim.
I think the motherfucker can sink.
Oh, he sinks? Okay.
But I don't think he can swim.
Yeah, he definitely can't swim. It's just whether or not he, like, floats on the surface like a marshmallow or if he sinks like a rock.
Depends on his buoyancy.
A little buoy boy. But Darian
also just have a very big snack.
Wades in and, like, points down to his, like, I think that one, it sets off a chain reaction that we have enough pieces on the board that it would get it. Right?
I'll just quickly...
I trust you, King. Let's go with it.
I will circle that one so you guys all know it's the one that they want. Alright, who wants to get it?
I'll get it. No one else wants to get it.
Are you a good swimmer?
No. I'm like the brute to y'all's brains. If you guys figure out these chess doodads, I'll do that. I'll try and swim and get the pieces.
I think that at least one of us should be ready to grab you in case something happens. Do you think there's a way that you could reach and you could still grab my hand?
I look at Fresh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely it's possible. You'll have to dive down, but you can easily grab Cam's hand if need be.
Okay. So, yeah, should I just say that I go over to the circle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So give me a general athletics check.
Alright, guys.
And I need you, Cam, to give me a dex or strength as you watch as those green tendrils try to reach up for Blair. Ooh, 3. Okay, but you got a dex of 20. So here's what's gonna happen. Blair, you dive down and hold your breath in these mossy waters as you swim down to this one desk. You shuffle around it in its compartment and you feel something. you feel something light, and honestly really easy to grab in your hand. And as you try to come back up, you feel the tendrils of moss and algae wrap around your ankles and try to yank you down. And you are unable to kick away from it. But before you are pulled down to the skeleton, Cam, you immediately grab her hand and pull her up.
Hell yeah, planning.
Yippee! So now, you guys, I'm assuming, rush to, like, the shallower waters.
Yeah, I'm immediately, like, the moment I can get a hold, I'm, like, wrapping my arms around, Blair's torso to, like, haul ass and, like, wade back.
Okay.
I am not helpful, but I'm going to stick with you guys.
You're so fine.
Hey, doing more like Kuchipachi.
Hey, Kuchipachi has, like, been splashing around
Yeah,
in the
he's just
water.
slapping the water with
You
his
will,
little toddler hand.
you will watch him sometimes slip in the moss because moss is slippery, and then he'll drown for a moment until he remembers he can just sit up. Anyways, you watch as the desk glows, and in your hand, Blair, is a tiny pawn piece. It is
Yay!
not black, it is not white, but it is, in fact, red. And you guys hear, once again, that voice chime in and go, "Yay! You found out my puzzle! How queer! Oh, so wonderful! Anyways,
Did you just call it a queer?
yes, look at you.
I think. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Darian, you do look a little bit. And she, like, limps her wrist.
Look, it's a uniform. I can't really.
It's a gay uniform.
As you guys discuss that, I need you all to make another con check for me.
Oh god.
Nice.
Yippee!
I hope I fail.
10.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Oh boy.
Never get called queer
Con.
so hard.
Okay. All right.
21.
Cam, you fail. I believe. What was my last DC? 18?
I think 17, 18.
17. I'm gonna say 17, but you all fail either way.
Lamau.
Yay.
Lamau. Okay, cool. All of you guys failed this one. As immediately, I will say, suddenly, soaking in these waters, you are no longer here, just for a moment. You look at these desks, so many scattered about, and you all remember so many things, particularly about your high school lives. Blair, you see your parents. Things are harder now. Despite your motivation, you feel the same crushing pressure of disappointment. But in turn, you feel such frustration. You want to tell them about your dream, how you could just make ends meet living on a nice farm if you just really put some backbone into it. But even with all that, all with your hopes and dreams, and honestly, a goddamn dedication, through all of that, you can feel it. You feel a familiar sense of dread and selfishness wash over you. Oh, you know what happened during senior year. You know what you lost. And suddenly, all over again, you feel that dread come over you, and the responsibility, and the fear, and the grief. It's all on the tip of your tongue, like a train wreck you're forced to watch in slow motion. Blair, you feel even more exhausted, more drained, and even more so, you can't help but feel that responsibility weigh on you. Cam, this is when everything fell apart. You knew what happened. You feel the familiar sense of loneliness and ostracization from both your surface level friends and the cracking relationship of your family members. The arguments are suddenly fresh in your mind, like you just had them all over again. It aches and it stings, leaving a bad taste in your mouth like a stomach bug. It twists your gut, and you knew you felt this way before. It's just terrible that you're feeling it all over again. Lucia. This one is peculiarly odd for you because you try to remember bits and parts of your high school career, or rather, something else is trying to remember it for you, but there are spots, there are outliers and hiccups. You remember how you were in high school. You were a regular girl. Sure. Why are there people you don't remember? People with pointed ears from your memory. There are people you don't know, but it feels like you do. It feels like even though you don't know who these people are, you knew that. You knew that you were supposed to please them, to blend in. And you get this horrible feeling that you need to belong. And you hear a sharp feminine voice that feels unfamiliar and familiar to you all at the same time. You hear, "You're so skilled. You've never enjoyed chess before. You have quite the talent for it. Maybe it was a late blooming talent, because you'd always cry and fuss whenever I tried to introduce it to you when you were a kid." The voice, once again, is familiar, and for whatever reason, you don't know who it is. It's a feminine voice. It's motherly, and despite the praise, it is distant. And you, too, feel extremely exhausted. All three of you do not feel great. Honestly, it feels... This kind of sucks. Being in the forest kind of sucks at big balls, dog.
Man, this forest really keeps just showing us stuff. What do you want, forest?
You cry out. You don't hear anything back.
I think she says it as dispassionately as I did. I said it as a joke. I think she just can't even muster up the courage, the strength to mean it.
Yeah. How are you two feeling?
Like I'm about to throw up.
You're gonna flow up. You do feel like you're gonna throw up, honestly.
Every time. This keeps happening.
It's not a great feeling.
Just kind of drag Cam or whoever's closest to me by the hand. It's like, alright, let's get the final key.
Yeah. You guys head back. That pawn has now shifted back into a key, phasing away. Now you have 2 keys. And what is left is the cave. And you guys are kind of dreading this one. This one kind of sucks dick balls.
Yeah, we were not excited for the cave.
No. Alright, so, coming down the cliff through the ladder, you find a wide entrance of the cave. It was dark, but all you knew that. And strangely enough, you could see fairly well in the dark depths of this entrance. Maybe it's because of your new bodies and their strange anatomy and abilities. Or maybe it was the forest, wanting to make sure that you can see what was inside. You follow the damp stone walls before you are led into a clearing. Glowing green crystals illuminate your path to reveal what remains of a stage or an altar. Water pooled on the stone floor, and mildew hit your nose. Rocks scattered about from the debris of the cave and one of the fallen pillars that you see. Ahead of you, you see a platform raised by the crumbled stone steps that led up. There rested a large metal golem, and despite the general unassuming surroundings, the golem itself lay to rest before coming to life with a crackling blue electricity. It looked over at the 3 of you, dead eyes coming to life with a glow and hum of machinery that overcame the quiet ambience of the cave. It tilts its head as if noticing you with familiarity and a hint of curiosity. However, before you can do anything, you notice the figure glitch in and out, and the form is unstable and strange, as if the golem itself is not supposed to be there. And I will bring you to that map, if it will allow me.
Wow, we did this linearly. That's crazy.
Weirdly enough, you did! I like that. I mean, you know what? It worked out. I wanted to give you guys, the choices.
Hey, have you considered that maybe we're just too cool and sexy and smart?
You guys have, like, a point of exhaustion. I don't want to hear that from you.
Have you considered that we're just too cool and sexy and smart?
We're too cool and sexy and smart and also soaked in water.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. So, I will say, you watch with this, what seems to be this large electric, golem that looks up at you. You see debris around, that seems to protrude out the water, bits of rock and boulders, and this one pillar that seemed to fall down. You can see, this golem has a core, which seems to have something glowing inside it, and you have a feeling you gotta grab that thing, don't you, Grandpa?
We gotta grab that glowing thing.
All right, so how would you guys like to proceed?
Can I try to talk to it?
How would you like to talk to it, Adalia?
I'm gonna try just out loud, just straight up out loud, like, hi, can you understand me? Are you an understander?
It doesn't say anything back.
It's not an understander.
There's 3 mirrors, right?
What'd you
I see
say?
little thingy- What are the 3 things in the water?
Those are pillars.
Pillars. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a puzzle and fight combat thing, or is this just combat?
Love puzzle and fight.
A little bit of both. I will say it being electric, probably not great for water. You can also tell, it has a little bit of arcane to it. So there might be a chance that if you somehow get around it, it might have something that might force you into the water. So I will say we can start it off as a puzzle. If things get a little bit crazy, we can roll initiative. I want you guys to kind of feel out how you might want to get to this golem.
I can fly. Like I can float over there.
You can fly.
Can fly. But if you get too close and it starts attacking you, that's going to take us a while to get there.
I do have invisibility, gang.
That's really good.
Invisibility.
Oh, I think I might have a way to be able to get over there.
What would you?
Ooh.
I don't think I can move that far with it.
Ride your son like the skateboard.
I don't know. I think it'd be more like a log roll. But even then,
I don't
feel
think
like
you
he's
can
so
like.
rubbery he couldn't get electrocuted.
I also feel like since he's like the consistency of a water balloon, you just like all the moisture would go around your foot.
yeah, it's like stepping on an inflatable. It just kind of puts you there. I have Misty Step, so I can teleport up to like 30 feet.
Maybe
But-
distracting
You know
its
what?
attention might help.
Oh no.
I want to try and copycat this thing, because maybe
Can
it
you?
has some immunities.
Hey. Oh, so you kind of want to see if you can copy it in order to see if it has anything that it might like be resistant to, or it might
Yeah,
have.
basically, like, does it have any abilities that would help it in this situation?
You know what? I like that. Okay, sure. Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
if you are willing
I'll
to
put
take
it in
off the
chat just in
MP,
case.
yeah, so you take off the MP, you get so it has quite a few things. I didn't see that one. That's not a spell, so I'm not going to count that, but that's funny. It has something called Confusion. It has the spell Command. And, let me see. Let's see. I believe it also has... There's something else. So it can do control. Oh, sorry. It's called Command. It has the spell called Command, which means it can give you a singular command on a failed check to make you drop, what is it? Drop, fall prone, etc., etc. Which means, for context, if you fly over it to Blair, it could possibly command you to get in the water.
Okay, so it could Like, it could tell me to electrocute myself anyways.
Not really. Its commands are literally, hold on, command.
I think it's gotta be like one word.
Yes, it needs to be one. Yes, you speak one word command to a creature that you see within range. So it literally is approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt. So literally you could fly to it, and this is saying, and if you fail the check, you can drop into the water, or grovel into the water, or stop into the water, or whatever. However, it can only do that one at a time. So if you guys are trying to distract it at more than once, it can only target one person at a time.
Got it. Okay.
However, once, it puts its little grubby hands in the water, it can electrocute all in the water.
Cool. So can it detect, if I turn invisible, can it detect me? Is that something a Dally can see?
You do not see any invisibility spells. Or, like, individual invisibility sensing spells.
Got it. Okay.
Can you repeat the list so I know what I have?
Yeah, absolutely. Here, I'll just send you the link to the, spell,
with the MP
okay.
cost, just in case.
I will say the MP cost, it is a less, I will say it's 5 MP, because it's not like, it's a first level spell, so it's not like crazy.
Right.
Which, to be fair, you can also give it a command if it fails.
I was actually just gonna be like, hey, come over here.
Oh, you put that in the art chat?
Oh, I put in the. I'm so sorry. I was admiring Coochie Pachi too much.
Thank you.
I'll put it in general.
I
There you go.
have a question about the golem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since it has these abilities and it has that, would you say that it then counts as having like emotion?
No, sadly. It does not have emotions. Are you trying to think of... Now, you can still distract it.
Yeah, I'm looking at my straight clowning abilities.
I will
whether
say...
or not I would be able to just keep it calm.
Sadly,
but if it doesn't
no.
have an emotion to be calmed, then I would just have to go with a distraction.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to juggle some shit, aren't I?
Maybe, who knows? I also want to show you what the thing looks like.
Darian would like to start searching for 3 evenly sized rocks.
Okay, easy enough. You look around, there's like pebbles everywhere, and luckily you managed to find some that are not in the water. So you you pick up 3 rocks that are, not exactly rounded, but like rounded enough.
I liked everybody else just like, we're looking around, we're looking at this golem. You guys see Darian like kind of wander, nudge some rocks with his shoe, pick up 3, and give a few experimental tosses to juggle them. Just go, okay, I can work with this.
All right. I believe, give me a performance check.
Let me...
And you'll have to add level on top of that.
Natural 1, the rocks hit my hand.
Let me see. This is already with your proficiency bonus. Damn. To be fair. It's been a while. Yeah. To be fair, it has been a while. I will say that juggling's off the table, but you could possibly find something else to distract it. So, I will say, Lucia, Blair, you watch as... with so much confidence, I'm so sorry, Cam. With so much confidence, you pick up these rocks silently, and you kind of toss them in the air, and like you said, you go, I got this. And then you throw one up, ready to throw the other 2, only for the first one to hit you square in the nose, and then the other one to bonk you on the side of the head, and then the third one, Kuchipachi tries to save you and eats it.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe we could consider this slapstick. Continue hurting yourself, Darian.
I don't think that... I'm not sure if I want that to be the bit. Like, we can keep that in the back pocket, but I'd rather find a method that doesn't include intentional body harm.
You're sad.
I'll check in my pockets to see if I have anything.
Do you have anything in your inventory? You have a sewing kit.
I have a sewing kit. I could do a mean cat's cradle with some embroidery thread.
Hey, who knows? Maybe that'll work.
I don't think it'll work from 100 feet.
Who knows?
To entertain anything.
Just do stand up.
I can. Do golems have humor? It didn't seem to respond when we talked to it before. Let me. I can try something. Darian kind of moves, like, not into the water, but closer to the edge of it, like, cupping hands around his mouth to shout over to the golem. Did you hear about the statue that lost its left arm? It's all right now.
Roll me a performance, buddy.
It's all right now.
Roll me a performance, buddy.
It.
18.
18's actually pretty good. I will say, here's what happens. I'm gonna be so for real. It does not care about the joke. It does not fucking give a shit about the joke. But because you're, like, moving and you stepped up closer than the other two, you caught its attention enough that it is staring at you and has not looked at the other two yet.
I would like to cast invisibility on myself.
Absolutely. You turn invisible. Idalia, is there anything you would like to do?
To command it to approach.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Just get over here. We don't have to go over there.
So, Idalia, you immediately go invisible. And Idalia, you're like, okay, well, it's distracted. I'm gonna try to make it approach. So what does it have to roll, I believe?
It has to roll a save of some kind. I believe it's wisdom.
Wisdom? It's not very wise.
What is your save?
Let's see.
Wisdom saving throw, gotta beat a 16.
Okay, cool. It does not have a modifier to wisdom because it is in fact a goblin.
Godspeed.
Oh, an 11. Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's fun. Yeah, you watch as the golem stops, and with an arcane glow, you guys see Lucia begin to speak. And the breath that comes out of her comes as glowing strings, almost as if they are music notes that seem to flow through and slowly trail to the golem. As it hits the golem, he pauses, goes rigid for a moment, and steps into the water. His own electricity kind of zapping him and keeping him in place, allowing you, you, Blair, to come closer, and you can try to grab its core if you would like.
All right, meow.
Meow.
Teamwork, yay!
While it's doing this, Darian is gonna try and keep distracting it.
Absolutely. Give me another performance.
I would like to do a little cartwheel.
Oh,
like
super.
Maybe do a handstand of some sort.
Yeah.
25.
Whoa, that's pretty good. Okay.
Wow.
I was already gonna give, like, Blair a good, decent bonus, but, yeah. Blair, make... What skills would be... I would say sleight of hand, with advantage, plus your proficiency bonus. So add a +5 to whatever you roll, plus your level. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 16 plus 4 plus 5, what, 21?
No, I think it's plus 4 plus 5, that's 25.
Is it 20? What? Is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. 25. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm bad at math. Yeah. So you guys actually do this pretty effortlessly. Lucia, you command it to approach, and Darian, you still moving and keeping it close to at least what it thinks is the closest person. It stays, allowing Lucia to command it forward. It steps into the water, the electricity running through its own body, and while it doesn't seem to, like, turn it off, it does hold it in place, allowing Blair to come in. Immediately, Blair, easy shit. Because it's kind of frozen in place, you grab its core, pull it back, and you have like this glowing orb with something inside, and you watch as the golem's eyes begin to flicker off and then die again. The blue sparks of electricity die down until there is nothing left, and the golem falls completely down. Nice job, guys. That was actually really good.
That
was a really good. I did not plan for that. Honestly, Veggie, I don't do it. I want you to have like a little bit of inspiration for that. That was really smart. Have that. Oh damn, that actually really impressed me. I
put that in my.
I wanted to have this open-ended, that it could be combat or whatever, but that actually got me. Okay, cool. So Blair, you in your hands have this glowing orb that once again kind of fades into a key. And you all three once again hear the clapping hands of the familiar feminine voice, and she congratulates you as she goes, "Outstanding! Quite smart. I am very glad I got to pick your brain again. Anyways, Beam, everybody make a con check."
Oh, God.
Yay!
Anyways, Beam.
13.
Whoa!
Not 20, so that's a 25.
Nice, you beat it.
So 17.
17? You almost beat it.
Then
Where are you at, Blair?
16.
16, but that's plus 4.
So 20.
20, so you beat
I think
it.
I'm the only one that
Yeah,
failed this
Cam,
one.
you are the only one. Okay, cool. So, as you guys all settle with the key in your hand, Blair, you now feel this sense of the memories of your adulthood, and things are difficult for you as an adult, Blair. There's always this responsibility, this pressure that weighs you down, this feeling of dread, exhaustion, stress that suddenly pushes through you and makes you sick. And you know why this is. You know what happens. And while back in your previous life, the weight never lifted, you just managed to temper your expectations for yourself for a moment, and now all comes back full force. Like you never healed from it to begin with. The emotions are fierce and hot and suffocating, and it is a pain that you feel in your side. It's a familiar pain. It's a cut, or rather, a knife wound. Blair, you feel extremely exhausted, drained, and there is a phantom pain in your chest. Cam, you feel a familiar sense of numbness. Your fear and anxiety is suddenly replaced with a horrible, horrible numbing feeling that you had always felt since you left your parents' house. And somehow, despite everything that you've been through, this was the worst feeling. You feel sick, like you could throw up, and the thing that you could cough up would not be some kind of disease or sickness, but a part of yourself. Cam, you feel cold, you feel lonely, and you feel a desperate need to pull out your Tamagotchi. What other forms of comfort do you have? Lucia, you had lived your life as an adult, as you had a child. You're always delightfully curious, with a lust for life and a love to learn. You felt so much love for the things around you. You remember studying. You remember working. You remember all the questions that you had asked just to know more, just to achieve more. You were happy in your life, even if your memories were a bit foggy. And then, suddenly, you feel a sharp feeling of envy, of hot, angry, and desperate envy. You don't know what this feeling is. You feel it in the back of your mind, and you know this isn't yours. Not genuinely, at least, but you can't help but feel it so strongly. Lucia, you feel bliss fade away, and you feel anxious, you feel desperate, and suddenly you feel elation. You don't feel alone. And Cam, you are the only one that feels exhaustion out of this. As you three all come, you all despite, like, Cam, obviously, you look the worst out of everybody at the moment, all of you do not feel great. Except for you, weirdly enough. Lucia, you feel this weird sense of joy, and you know that it's really off and it's not yours. It's like, how can I describe it? It's like finding a joke funny at a funeral, if that makes sense. You feel joy. Yeah, you feel joy and you really shouldn't. You are all three now back with all 3 keys present. How do you guys feel right now?
I'm trying to stay quiet because I don't know why my mood is so high right now after everything we just been through. You two look fucking terrible. I'm gonna keep my good time to myself right now and let you go through it.
I've been white-knuckling the keys in my fist so hard that I think my palm is bleeding. As I kind of just, like, wordlessly open up my hand, I have 2 keys. I make sure that everyone is holding their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do see a little bit of blood, not enough to take away HP. But, yeah, you don't feel good. None of you do. Again, except for Adelia. Adelia, you feel great. It's bad. You do not like that you feel great.
No, this is weird. This is weird, and I'm gonna try to ignore it and try to be serious.
But
I think after the last one, Darian just kind of scoops up Kuchipachi and, like, cradles him close to his chest.
Despite how much of a fussy toddler Kuchipachi is, he almost senses, like, your desperation and need for comfort, and he does not struggle whatsoever. He lets you do what you want. But, with that being said, you all 3 come out of the cave. Despite it being one of your easier challenges, you all 3 still feel a sense of exhaustion. When all 3 keys are acquired now, you all step up to the altar near the forest, or near the roots. 3 small pedestals are raised in front of you, waiting patiently for you to move. You all 3 put the keys down, and the pedestals begin to sink into the altar. You hear this grinding stone, and you hear the grinding of stone and gears. You watch as the altar begins to retract into itself and reveal a well. And a well with a ladder. Unlike the cave before, you cannot see through the darkness, and you all prepare for what is waiting for you. Whatever was down there, you would have to face without any preparation.
Okay, gang. How are we feeling about going down the well?
I don't like it. I don't like the well. I don't like that it is dark.
You're thinking this fucking forest sucks.
Look, she said the altar itself wouldn't hurt us. She did not say anything about what was in there.
True. Do you want to get a line order started if we were all going down?
Yeah. How would you
We're all
guys
gonna
like to
have
loot?
to go down.
I'm comfortable with being in the front, depending on, like, how cramped the space is. Like, I can be in the front.
Okay. Blair's in the front. Who would like to take the next one?
My hit point total, I think, is the lowest, but I haven't lost any, so I can go middle or back.
Okay.
I also haven't lost any, and mine is higher than yours.
Okay.
So if you want to be between us for safety.
I will be between you guys for safety. Friendship.
Friendship! Yay! Yeah.
I'm going to... Wait, hold on. We are going down into a well? Correct?
Yes.
We might want to switch me and Blair, because if I drop Kuchipachi, that is a boulder of weight that will hit everyone beneath me. And
Good point.
Blair, if you slip, you can fly, so you might not want to be trapped underneath people.
Got it. Okay.
All right, so
For
from
Kuchipachi reasons, we might.
no fair. So I guess the order now is it is Cam, Lucia, Blair, correct?
Yep.
If that's okay with you, I don't
That-
want to
no, that's totally fine.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't mind either way. I think that's totally fine and funny.
I also think I might have more health than you, so if we run into something,
That's true. That's true.
I can take some stuff.
That's true. That's true. Okay, cool. You all three go down into the well here. If my cat will stop moving, climbing down the ladder, you arrive at a very small one-way tunnel. It is very narrow, it is cramped, and all three of you can barely fit inside. But all three of you persist. Before long, there's a small, dim light that greets you at the end of the tunnel. It guides you, and once again, you can smell the mildew that hits your nose. Although, aside from that, there's something that stings it as well, a familiar scent that is pungent and horrible, but nostalgic. You come to the end of the tunnel and enter an opening. The lights blind you for a moment, and you see concrete. You see trash, rubble, and debris. Trees erupt from the stone, but before you, there is no mistaking the monsters you see before you, broken and battered, just to parts of metals and scrap, but they are there, before you. And I'm gonna just bring them up here instead and let you guys see it for yourself.
Myself on the well.
Time for the well. Before you, you all see two trucks and a woman who stands there with a smile on her face. She claps to applaud you. Her smile is wide but thin, and you can tell that her eyes hold frustration for all three of you. And I do not have art for her just yet, but she is a long, spindly woman. She seems to have this very uncanny valley look to her. While she is technically human, there are some bits and parts of her that feel off. Her smile a little bit too wide, her eyes a little bit too narrow and dead, her hair stringy and long, and she is dressed well, in a dress that fits the rest of the fantasy era that you guys know. But for whatever reason, it seems to not fit her as well as it should, technically. And there is a light in her eyes, like a cat that had been caught, like with a flash of light. There is having sex. She looks very odd and off-put, and under the dress you can see tendrils of black string and tissue come from it. You don't know if it is coming from her or if it is holding her up. And as she claps at you, she goes, "Goodness, you all won! How wonderful! I'm quite impressed with all three of you. You managed to get through with your little noggin right there. But I won't lie. I'm not very happy right now. Despite everything that I've put you through, I don't know where you came from. I don't know what this is." And she gestures to the trucks and the roads and the concrete. "I don't know what you are. I don't know how to get rid of you. Ain't that odd? Why is that? Are you some kind of parasite? Some kind of spirit meant to make my life a little harder? That's so silly!"
You didn't bring us here?
You go first.
Why the fuck would I want to bring you here? You've been ruining everything since you've had your little tit-tat with the illusion entrance exam. You've been ruining everything. Every story that we've built up, every problem we've put together, every soul we've tried to bring and recycle through the forest, you have stopped. How odd. How peculiar. I could always just kill you.
I'd rather you didn't.
Adam.
Are you sure?
You got it, Betty.
Yeah, look, madam, I don't know what's going on, but I know that I am a temporary fixture. Apparently, my body just does this. I look to you two, and I go, by the way, I'm not talking to Theason right now. So
I'm sorry.
it's look, I'm probably going to be out of here as soon as this is the third time this has happened to this body. Okay, it's gonna happen a fourth time.
She looks at you, Blair. Is there anything you would like to say?
I think that, like, Blair at this point just looks really disappointed and, like, frustrated because she was hoping that there'd be answers at the bottom of this well, and looks at this, not so very nice woman and goes something along the lines of, look, if you don't have answers, what's the point of being here? We don't have any for you either, so how can we help you?
I think we could help each other. Here's the thing. And she looks at her nails almost as if she's disinterested in picking at them, but it is very clear that you have her utmost attention. I'll be honest. Again, you three have been ruining my story since you had your little attitude switch. I don't know what all of this is, and again, she gestures to the trucks, but clearly this is something all of you know. So clearly you're not from this world. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. However, I say, I'll make you a deal. There's a few things I know about this world, and if I am allowed to study you all a little bit more, I might be able to send you back home. However, that means that you need to play nice. There's a few things that I know. Portal magic, dimensional magic, all sorts of things. The fun things that you can do as Headmaster's proxy. But I need to know what world you come from. I need to study it. I need to know you. And you need to play nice with me. How does that sound?
I look at the others, and without, like, saying, like, if that's okay with them, I'm like, that's fine with me. What kind of story are you telling here?
I would like to insight, because on one hand she seems to just want to defend her story, but also if her plan is to go to where we're from, that's not good.
Yeah, give me an insight.
I would like to voice a different concern once this is done.
Absolutely. Also,
absolutely.
Not to point anything out, but Veggie, you do have detect thoughts.
I actually, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna go ahead and read her mind.
Yeah, no worries. Can you click?
Better idea.
Can you click detect thoughts for me?
Yep.
Do they?
So I know there's 2 layers. The first is like no checks needed, surface thoughts. The person doesn't know you are reading their mind on layer 1.
Right.
If you want to delve deeper, you have to make, I think, contesting intelligence checks, and
you do not want to
that
contest
you're in
against
their
her.
mind.
Yeah. So for sure, she definitely has intelligence out the wazoo.
Yeah.
It's really funny seeing the opponents that she can bring out that you guys can't see, so you don't want to do that.
No.
So for one, there is that. So immediately, her thoughts, and obviously Veggie, only you know this, or sorry, Lucia, you only know this. She is clearly hiding more than, like, she's letting on. She's kind of holding all of her cards close to her chest, but she is being genuine that she wants to help you get out of here. She has no interest in your world.
Okay, in that case, I have fewer objections.
And what were you about to say, Edge?
You play nice, but you keep complaining that we're getting involved in things. First of all, we're not getting involved in things. Things are involving us. Secondly, I do not regret saving Maddock. And if you're playing nice involves letting more things get eaten by the forest, I don't want to go back in there, but I don't think anyone else should be going in there.
She does seem like rather peculiar with that one, and she thinks for a moment. I understand what you mean there. Fine. What I want when I say that I need you to play nice is that I want you I need you to stop killing people. I need you to either let them be taken by the forest, or I'll let you help them break out of this spell. I won't do it, but if you find a way to help them break out of the forest seduction, and they live their lives, continuing as they are, I'll let that be. However, I do not need you all to start killing people. Sure. Release them some from their suffering and whatnot, but we lost a valuable asset with Martha. I do not want that to happen again.
I don't see any cons in this. What kind of story are you trying to tell here?
Oh, well, it seems simply, right now, and she smiles at you all, wider and a little bit more, fake than it usually is, but it already is pretty substantial. She looks at you and goes, well, it sounds like you all have a play to put together. Why don't you do that?
That's right, detention.
Is this a part of your story that you're trying to, like, make?
A bit. A little bit. The play is a part of the story.
Why are you doing this story? Like, for fun? Or is there something else to gain out of this?
She smiles at that. Ooh, that's a good question. That's not one I'm willing to answer. You either play along, and you possibly get to go home with my help, or you don't.
Okay, sure. Just another, I guess, semantics. When you say play the part, you just mean don't kill people, or is there any other clauses in this contract that we need to be careful of?
I don't really care what you do, just don't kill people. And when it's time to, I wouldn't say play your part, but when it is time for the curtains to rise and people to take their stand, you'll know. If you want to save those people, then play the hero. I'm fine. I don't care how you do it. I just need you to play around in the theater. And then once things come around and you either let my chosen subject become a little victim of the forest, or you save them however way you want to, you just don't kill them. That's it.
Sure. I mean, that sounds simple enough. You also said that you're the proxy to the headmaster. Are you the headmaster themselves?
Oh,
or are you
No. I am simply doing what the headmaster wants. He is not me. I am not him. However, I do know what he wants, and I am his will.
Alright, that clears some stuff up at least. That's...
I guess if our only rule is don't kill people, I would enjoy doing that, actually.
I mean, I agree. If we can be more creative about saving people from the forest without having to kill anyone, then that's great.
If you want to let them be a part of the forest, that's all right too. But if you are truly meant to save them, then I will tell you this. Each person who the forest chooses has a sentimental object of value. You find that, you present it to them in the right way at the right time, and they might come back down. If not, then they lose themselves, and the forest has another victim.
Alright, object, sentimental, got it. Oh, fuck, there's one more question I was gonna ask them.
Of course.
Shoot, does anyone else have questions? Because I can't remember what I was about to say.
I have an above game question.
Yeah, what's up?
So when she says sentimental object, I think I immediately am like, okay, I want to try. I do have someone I want to get out of the forest because, like, our boy Kadrash went looking for his fiance and she's fucking dead, so I don't think he's getting a return on that. I would like to at least free him. With that bear, did we say specifically Thiessen gave it to her, or did her fiance give it to her? What was the wording on that?
I believe it was Thiessen, not
Damn
Kadrash. Sorry.
Okay, so that's not it.
Ooh, okay.
Have another.
Okay. Oh, nope. Go ahead. I'll remember.
Alright. If you get us back to our old world, will it sever all the ties to this one?
She pauses for a moment, as if either talking to someone or thinking amongst herself. You're not entirely sure. And she looks at you, and she goes, "Beyond worlds, I cannot say for sure. I have an inkling, but I think it's more fun if you figure that out on your own."
Darian's face visibly sours when she says that.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns back to the two of you. Just in a moment of, like, almost jarring, like, bitterness, just goes, "I don't care.
Don't.
You two can make your decision. I don't.
Wait.
I don't like this."
You don't like this? You mean you want to stay here?
I don't think she can fix this.
I guess, like, we just have to try, but if it doesn't work out, then there's... Okay, you know what? What happens if we say no to you? What happens if we don't want to play our part?
I won't lie. I'll probably have to kill you.
Okay. Right.
I could show you what I have in mind. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
No.
Does it have something to do with the trucks? It would be cool if it had something to do with the trucks.
Don't encourage her.
Well. Well, it's technically not the trucks, but
Oh.
you all see as, like, she is so excited for this.
Oh, Jesus.
We can all play.
Oh wow, that's very big.
Very big, yes.
Huh.
Look, I'll be honest to you guys. It doesn't matter to me whether I go back to my own world or not. I don't think I existed there anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you, but fuck it. If I could put someone back in the body, back in here, that'll work. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what
mean,
happens.
It's worth a shot. I want to fix this. I want to go back home. I don't like the fact that our lives are always in danger here. Do I still have the, like, can I say that I still have the note on hand from that weird creature in the forest?
Yes, you do.
Can I show it to the girl, the lady? It's like, this is the last thing I'll bother you about, ma'am. I'm just curious if you know anything about this note. I've been trying to decode it for days, weeks probably. Like, it'll just give me some peace of mind, but I'll comply regardless.
You show her the letter, and her smile falters for a moment. And then she just keeps the smile up, and she goes, "Sadly, I don't know anything about that letter."
Can I insight her? I'm still gonna say she's lying.
Oh yeah,
like,
super.
Okay.
Oh yeah, give me an insight.
Okay. Let's see. What?
Oh.
You can immediately tell she is full of shit. She knows about that letter, but there is something she really doesn't want to share about that.
Okay, I say bullshit. I want to know what you're thinking, please.
She pauses for a moment and she goes, "How about we make a deal? You finish up this story for me first, save who you want to, let go of whoever you want to, and I'll answer that question.
Okay, I mean that's fine with me. I'm not that. It's keeping me up at night sometimes, yeah, but like I will not cry about it if I cannot figure it out. But no, thanks, appreciate that. No other questions for me.
Right. Anyways, do we have a deal? If you make this work, I might have a few answers, ways to get you back home, and if you're willing, we can figure out a few other comforts along the way.
Okay.
I have no reason not to say no to this. Also, I'm scared of that thing, and I point at this goal behind her.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's Larry.
You know what? You're right. I'm being very mean to.
You're
Larry.
being very
I'm scared
mean
of
to
that
Larry.
thing. I point to the bear.
Ah, that's fair.
Hey, that's Sprinkles.
Sprinkles tried to kill us.
Sprinkles did try to kill us.
That's true. Sprinkles did try to kill you all.
I mean, what hasn't on this campus?
You know what? Fair. And you think Larry's any better?
No.
Are you sure? Larry looks.
I don't
Larry looks
know.
nice. No,
You know
Larry's
what?
nice.
At least Larry looks like he's at least gonna be polite about it.
Larry's not going to be polite about it. I won't lie.
You better
He's
not
gonna
mess
say
with my
slurs
gang.
while he kills us.
Oopie goopie, General Munchkin Man, Little Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry.
God.
That's all of their names now.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
Darian kind of sighs. Just here. It's only going to be harder if we say no, now that you've talked to us.
Yes. And I'm assuming you're a little bit dejected because of your relationship, correct?
Don't call it that.
It's
What
a relationship.
What relationship?
It's not a...
I can talk to him. We can find...
Good luck with that. I've tried talking to him, and it doesn't get me anywhere.
Well, he's your patron. Or something more lines of... I don't like him either. Cohorts, I guess.
That doesn't make me trust you anymore, I'm not gonna lie.
You got any other cohorts of his you can talk to?
I'm shocked he has any cohorts.
I am too. He has the charisma of a broken apple.
I start leaving. Like, I start fucking walking away from this woman.
Oh, is this it? Is that all? Are we done?
I think we're done. Thanks for the puzzles and the games. I'm very tired.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Sweet. I can bring you back up. We can walk together if you'd like.
Sure, let's walk together.
I'm lying. I don't want to walk with you. And she snaps her fingers and you're at the entrance of the woods.
I collapse.
I'm still hugging Kuchipachi to my chest like a scared woman with her baby.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. But yeah, you guys are all... She genuinely teleported you out of the forest. And once again, you are at the entrance of it. The forest just as foreboding and dark and inviting, weirdly enough, all over again. And as you guys all come back, is there anything you guys would like to say or do before we end our session?
Y'all talk about boys when we're walking home.
Yeah, let's talk about boy.
Okay, yeah.
Enough boy trouble today.
How about your relationship, Jerry?
Yeah, but you said... Yeah?
Look, I'm sure she was just messing with us, but if there's something there, we're not gonna, like, judge you, you know?
Yeah,
There's
like,
nothing. There's nothing there. He did
it's
this to
fine.
my Tamagotchi.
Yeah, but Kuchipachi's kind of cool. Your baby rocks. Own it.
Yeah, he does do a lot of damage.
Kuchipachi is fine. I just Darian, like, as we walk away from the woods, like, takes another glance back to make almost as if to make sure that they're not being watched, but also resigned to the fact that he's always being watched. I don't think it started when we got here.
I furrow my brows. You mean like back in the other world?
I don't know.
What makes you think? Oh, sorry.
It's on me now. I can't get rid of it.
Kujipachi's on you, like, responsibility-wise? Or are, like, what do you mean?
You.
I think there's something tying me that if I make it home and I'm going back to the same shitty little life, and I still have this thing in my blood, then everything's just gonna get worse.
Alright, so you're saying that you don't think
What
you
you mean?
can go back home?
Even if I get home, I don't think it changes. And I don't know about you two. I don't know about your lives back there. Shit sucks.
You know,
Shit sucks.
it does. It really, like, shit does suck back there for a lot of reasons.
I don't have anything to go back to. And I'm cursed if I'm here. I might be cursed if I'm there.
Well, we did just kind of agree to let things stay bad for a little bit here. I think if you want to stay here, if there is a way to go home, and you decide that you prefer this life, I don't judge you for it. I'm sorry for blowing up on everyone. I shouldn't try and make you feel like you have to choose one way or the other. So if you want to be Darien, I won't hold it against you.
I won't blame you if you want to go home either. I wish I wanted to go home. If you've got something to get back to, I'll do my best to help, but if it means we have to let our friends get taken into the forest again, I don't know how much we can just let that happen.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. If we really wanted to try and, I guess, be sneaky about this, we could just try and find a way to get closer to that lady and find anyone else in part of the forest who can give us some intel and play the game for as long as possible until we are satisfied with whatever information that we can get out. But I know I'm not keen on killing people. I'm not keen on doing anything that somebody expects me to do here. So I guess, like, you know what? No, I choose peace tonight. Tell me about something good. What's the silver lining to all of this, do you think?
Silver lining. If our friends do get taken into the forest, we can get them back.
Yeah, we know how to fix it now. We know how to get them back. So that's one thing that could help us. Vidalia, Lucia, you said something about you not being on good terms with Ethan. What
Yeah, we broke it
happened?
off.
Oh? You
Like,
two
or-
seem to... You
More
guys seem
accurately,
so
he
nice.
broke it off. No, listen. I want. I'm nice to him, Yes, he is very nice. I do not know him. I got here into this world and he walked up to me and I had to pretend to be his fiance because I didn't want him to explode like Annette did. I don't know him.
That does make sense.
You're braver than I am.
Oh, I mean, okay, no, if it was summer, I wouldn't have done that. I don't think I would have, no.
I mean, I think it's pretty brave. You had like a hot fiance and you still chose his feelings. I think that's respectable.
I mean, he's also not my fiance.
No, Summer is I'm not really that's never really been my
I'm not a Summer fan. I thought
Look, okay.
that was...
You are correct about Thieves and Hot. You are wrong about him being my fiance. That was the forest guy. Apparently, he was also not
hot. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Oh.
What are y'all's thoughts on the doctor? Like straight up. Like I like to imagine that we're still like
yeah, we actually just ended up talking about boys on the way back.
Wait, okay, so the doctor as in Kane or the doctor as in the guy who treats you?
Oh, I was thinking about the guy that treats us, but Kane too. I mean, like,
Okay, Kane, doctor would bite a child, I think.
What?
I think they're both... Is this not a safe space?
I think this is a safe space.
I think they're both pretty, personalities are bad, but at least, like, they're alright to look at.
That's fair.
We are no better than a man. I mean, like, the doctor, you can have Kane. Like, that's cool. That's cool. Not my cup of tea. The doctor can get it for real. Hate his ass, though. I think
no, he's awful.
He sucks. Not marriage material, no.
Oh god, no. Like, you aren't gonna pick Mary in a fuck, marry, kill, but like...
No.
You might not kill him.
I wouldn't kill him.
You wouldn't really kill him.
It
would depend on the other options,
Summer.
I guess. It would probably be Summer. Sorry.
And then I point at everybody. I point at both of them. I have dibs on the archivist, though, just so you know.
I'm not gonna touch the archivist.
No, I'm not trying to take him from you.
Look, I work with him. He's not great.
What?
I've never managed to have a good conversation with that man. I feel sweaty looking at him because it's just so awkward.
What? He's not that awkward, guys.
Girl!
I talked to him earlier, and it was kind of bad.
Girl, when I
have to see him every day, and he avoids eye contact with me.
Oh, do you mean like did you talk to the archivist? Did you talk about me or anything?
I can put in a good word for you.
I was asking about blood magic, but I can.
Oh.
I can ask next time.
You can put in a good word.
Yeah, I will.
Like that's my backup plan, you know, like if going back home doesn't work out. Or
to be fair, I think for sure, Cam, the archivist has asked about Blair to you.
Oh shit, yeah.
This is fine. We forgot.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Like after a minute, Derry just kind of goes, "Wait, no. I think he did bring you up."
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember exact. There's been a lot of stuff that went on after that.
Yeah, a lot of trauma to unpack.
Yeah, I did some studying, and then I had a bit of an argument with, child support isn't going great.
No, like that guy, what was his name? Did he ever give you a name?
His name is Othros.
Oh, okay. What a fuck-ass name.
Yeah, that name suits him.
Othros kind of sounds like orthopedist, and I don't like that.
Orthopedist?
Yes, your baby daddy Oreos.
Yeah, Oreo is, I don't think I should speak slander aloud. he's got some shit he can do to me, and I don't know what distance he can do it from.
As you're like,
slander, I give you my notepad and
as you're like pausing to see if you can bring up Othros, Kuchipachi just looks at you with the deadest of eyes.
It's fine. I don't think Kuchipachi can read.
He can in fact not read.
He can't read. No.
Can he spell? Can he spell?
I don't think he can. I don't think he can spell or read. I don't know if he knows what the alphabet is.
You've never taught him.
I look at Cam and it's like, I think your baby daddy's Ugly.
He blinks one eye, blinks the other eye, has no idea what the fuck you just spelled.
Darien, like, shifts Kuchipachi to one arm, takes, like, the, notepad from Adalia, and scribbles down a few things, and then, like, pauses, and you can see, like, his hand was about to write something, but halfway through the word decides to change, like, after the first letter decides to, change course and write something else.
Oh my gosh.
Giving you the side eye, but I'm not stopping you.
I was literally about to say, Cam, as you're writing, you pause and then write something else. You feel your hand move and suddenly draws a side eye.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. My pen has thoughts.
What?
You know what? Sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? You know what?
I mean,
just take this back. I'm not even going to.
Is that also like a gift from like that Dragonborn guy, or like
nope.
Is he different? Oh, okay.
No, this was mine.
That's mine.
Wait, this is a pen. This is your pen.
Yeah.
From home.
Yeah, I got it to myself as a gift.
Oh, so we all got weird things.
This actually makes me feel a little bit better that my Tamagotchi isn't the only thing that got fucked up.
What?
Laptop? As you say fucked up, the pen draws a frowny face.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't call her fucked up, okay? She's sensitive.
I'm not saying the pen itself, like whatever's in it, is fucked up. I'm saying in the sense of this isn't what a pen is supposed to do on its own.
Oh, this is so unfair. I like literally like pass like I take my glove off, turn my little like laptop on, and I like do the thing where it transforms into a laptop, and I shake it around. It's like, why aren't you sentient? Come on, say something.
You get to have a laptop.
Minecraft.
Yeah, this is my laptop. Did you not?
We're playing Minecraft split screen tonight, girls.
Is Minecraft actually on here, like above game?
You know what? I'll say, I think we have said, yeah, you can't access Minecraft.
I like smirk at them both, and it's like,
you got Jackbox on there, but then you remember you have to use phones.
You don't have phones.
I literally show them Minecraft single player on the laptop.
Fuck.
Did you say fuck?
Yeah. Out loud.
Can you get other games on that?
The internet does not work. I tried.
Fuck.
Damn it.
I'm missing my banners.
I mean, I can technically code. Like, you guys want me to code a game?
I don't...
Code Genshin Impact?
I can't ask you to code Genshin Impact. I can't do that to you.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make Genshin Impact.
Yeah, you probably can't. I'm not gonna pressure you into that.
You could probably code a gacha simulator.
Oh. You want me to make like another Kuchipachi?
Given how everything with Sprinkles went, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay.
I think he gets a little bit territorial. I'd like kind of bounce him, like almost like I'm burping a baby. I'll just kind of like bounce him in my arm a little bit.
He does burp, and out comes a small, fuzzy, white, speckled ear that slowly fades away.
Oh no. Okay.
But I will say, as you guys have all come back, you see Lucilia, who actually, like, she was in her, like, nightwear. She's surprised to see you all. But then, like, almost as if, oh, wait, no, that makes sense. She goes, oh, so you three were all out. Okay, that's all right. It's past curfew, I hope you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We
Sorry.
lost track of time.
No, it's fine. I'm just surprised. I didn't expect you all three to actually be out.
Why? Is there something happening?
Well, more so nobody really leaves during curfew. But, well, She pauses for a moment, and then shrugs it off. No, I was just surprised that you all three were out.
It's because of the play, you see, like, we have these roles assigned to us, and we're kind of, like, new to this.
Oh,
So,
I
like,
did hear about that. How's that going? What's the play about?
He hasn't told us yet. It's kind
They
of...
won't let us
What?
know.
Well, I
Yeah,
heard you all are meeting tomorrow, aren't you?
They'll probably tell us then.
Oh, okay, that's lovely. Okay, well, if anything, feel free to tell me. I adore theater. I love all kinds of performances.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be so cool and fun and exciting.
Maybe it'll be fun to act.
Oh, you all sound exhausted. I'm so sorry for keeping you, and she opens the door for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But as you all three kind of settle in for the night with a few answers, a lot more questions, I believe that will be where we end off our session.
Fuck! Okay.
Yay!
We're so
We
back!
should get Lucilia tickets to this play.
We're so back, besties.
So bad.
We're so back.
back.
Anyways, I hope you see why it took me so long to make these plans.
Yeah, goddamn.
Holy shit.
I love you,
Um,
City.
Hey, real quick, above game stuff.
Yeah.
I am, you already know this, Fresh.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Maddie and Veggie, I am not going to be available the 6th. I will be in recovery from a procedure, so, we're probably, if we don't want to take a 2-week break, it'll be up to Fresh and whether plans can happen. Possibly next week?
Yeah, so I'm saying let's do next week if you guys are available, and from there we'll do every other week. Is that okay with y'all?
Shit my pants. I'll shit myself.
Okay, as long as you guys are okay, we'll plan it for next week, and we should be pretty good to go from there, you know?
Okay, so
Aye, Captain. Hell
Yay!
Finding out what the fucking play's about.
Yay! That's also kind of why I'm like, I don't want to wait 2-3 weeks. I want to tell you guys now. If it is possible, because I have the notes. I have in big bold letters what the theme is. I cannot tell you because I refuse to spoil it because I want to see y'all's genuine reaction. So that being said, if next week Thursday is good for y'all, around the same time, 6 to 6:30, we can play that as well. How are y'all feeling about this session? I know it was a lot.
I'm having so much fun.
Yay! Okay, that's good to hear. I will tweak up y'all's character sheets to add that modifier for the skills.
You need to level up.
No. Not yet.
Dang it.
But sooner or later you guys will probably level up. But other than that, also, later on, I'll probably come back to y'all's feedback, see what you liked, what you don't like, because we kind of had a mix of everything. And I kind of wanted to see how you feel, not only so I can see how y'all's abilities play in and out of combat, which, again, that copycat skill, crazy work, Veggie. Literally.
Yeah, I get to do so many fun things with that.
Literally crazy work. I never would have thought to do that. So that was awesome. Y'all did really good, and despite the combat, I think, being a little slow for the bear and lion fight, it was still really good. And you guys managed to figure out the gimmick.
Yeah, that tends to happen with combat pretty often just because of how many, like, little granular things you're doing.
Yeah, that's true. You can only do so much.
I'm glad we didn't have to fight the golem.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was like, you guys might want to be prepared to save your good stuff for the golem, because the golem was going to be like your mini boss fight. But you guys, that's why I want to give you guys the opportunity to figure it out yourselves outside of initiative, in case you guys think of something that I can't think of, which you guys did.
Hell yeah.
So that worked out. Like, all y'all ended up using very unique abilities, and that ended up being a pretty good, like, scene. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna give inspiration to everyone. Y'all all get inspiration.
Yay!
That was kind of like a joint team effort, and that worked really well for y'all.
It absolutely was.
I got to do my little cartwheels.
You did! And it worked out. It worked out. You did not juggle, though.
I wasn't able to juggle, we can't win them all, but I did my little cartwheels. I like to think I was doing a little handstand as, Blair was grabbing the, core, so when we all got hit with the bad thought beams, I just fell over.
Professor Jingles is shaking his head in his sleep right now.
I like to imagine in your little handstand, you were, like, doing the leg thing, like you were on an upside-down unicycle.
Oh, I was doing wild shit. I was like tossing and turning. I was flipping
and flopping.
I was jingling.
But yeah, we also made pretty good time. We started around 6 and had technically 3-4 hours of playtime.
Yeah, and you said that this might take 2 sessions to get through, and it didn't.
Yeah, because, like, the thing is, like, so for the chess one, there was a possibility you guys could have had to fight if you failed enough times too, so I was prepared for combat for all 3, just in case.
That skeleton creature would probably not be a fun fight.
No, super not.
But it wouldn't.
No. That was another thing where, if you guys failed a certain amount, I would also kind of let y'all know, hey, just letting you know, you can grab your key and run.
Yeah.
So there were a few options, but I was also prepared for the chance that it could extend outside of that, but we made really decent time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And we got to have boys talk.
You did have boys talk. That worked out in the end. But now that we have everything done, I'm gonna stop the recording here. Everybody say bye to Tilly and Junkie.
Bye, Tilly. Bye, Junkie.
Yay!